Look at this guy with his mira.
All right. Oh, John out there.
Mira, loca.
I know I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Yo, Drew.
When this point.
Put your hat back on. Let Kev see you as Diamond from CBI.
Word, let me see you one time. One time for the one time. What's up with
it?
My son look like Diamond from CBI and shit.
Fact of fiction, right? Yeah, exactly like him too. And he got the perfect, like, you feel me? Like,
word, like the head circumference, radius and shit.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. Yeah, I'm in goat mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in goat.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
hello.
Welcome
To what?
Welcome to a
What is
new
this?
episode of the OSA Out of Shape All Stars podcast, season 4,
Holy
episode 31.
Wow.
31.
Congratulations, guy.
Wow,
We've done this. That was a 4.
Yeah, I know.
34.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
30,
it still would have been 2. I would have given you
31.
2.
31. No,
Something like that.
something like
As
that.
you can see, we got a full cast today. All the
That's right.
bros is here. This glorious podcast team. As you can see, Johnny 5 is in the building. Laker, purple and gold on. Lakers in the building. In season tournament action going on. All right. We got Big Worm in the building. Drew is in the building and shit. Rapping for all the niggas.
Debo,
Diamond.
Debo, Crippen.
All that shit. He just doing everything.
Yeah. Drew had a hat on. He like that.
Yeah. You missed it, John. We
missed
made
it,
him
John.
do it.
We just made him put it back on. We just made him put it back on. As you can
I wasn't
see,
here when I did that.
our host Eddie Horchata is in the building.
That's right.
Kev Jackson is in the building, and my mama called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. Episode brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Let's get into the pie. I got a question for you guys. All right. Flip a coin.
Yeah.
You get a $1 million. Flip a coin, get $1 million. Or don't flip a coin, and you get 50 grand. What you going with?
50 grand?
50 grand. You don't have to flip the coin. They're going to throw you 50 grand off the bat.
Got to get the coin flip right?
But you got to get the right coin flip to get the meal. What you doing?
I'm gonna start by saying tails never fails. Do I get to flip the coin, or somebody else is flipping it?
Somebody flipping it, you calling it.
And are you flipping it and letting it drop, or are you flipping it, catching it, and putting it on your hand?
We're gonna let it drop. We're gonna let it drop to the ground. Here's the tails.
Give me 50K.
You taking the 50K? Drew, you taking 50K?
Give me the 50K.
John, what you doing?
This is a tough one because
Spider-Man powers. Nah, John's gonna be like Hulk powers. Nigga, if I'm the Hulk, I can rob whatever bank I want. I'm the Hulk, nigga. Like, I'm the Hulk.
I'm the Hulk. Ain't nobody fucking with me.
So you just go Hulk smash the coin and shit?
Nah, but what was I say?
50K straight off the guaranteed, boom. Instant drop in your bank account. 50K cash.
That 50 chance you get the mill.
But then you take that, it's a 50-50.
It's a 50 chance
you to get the 50 cash.
Get a mill, and there's a 50-50 chance that you are out of $1 million and $1 million and 50K. So add 50K to that million, you lose both.
Yeah, word. That's a fact. 1 million, 50K. John, what you doing? Kev, what you doing? You flipping the coin or you taking the 50K?
Flipping the coin, you bugging.
I'm dead. Honestly, I'm on the side of Kev. I'm taking my chances, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna flip the coin because I just thought about it. It's not like I'm losing 50,000. I ain't never had it. It's just
it's gonna hurt. If you don't hit, you definitely gonna be hurt like you lost 50 cash. Let's not be like, you ain't gonna be like, oh, I never hit the money anyway. No, you're going to be like,
I lost the 50 cash.
The second that shit hits heads, you're going to be like, fuck.
Man, I took the opportunity to win $1 million. So it's like,
nah, but
I lost the 50 cash, though.
Here's what you got to consider.
Chance for the $1 million coin.
All right, so but here's what you have to consider. Let's say we're all here, right? We all go. Some magical person who like Gary V or fucking Elon Musk is like,
right.
All right, here's 50K for you, Dev, 50K for Drew, 50K for Kev, 50K for Ed. All right, John, you want to flip it? And then you flip it, and it's heads, and you didn't call heads, and then we like, damn, John, that sucks.
No, but see,
like,
that's not a bad thing because if we bless, John bless. So that
true.
example ain't
but he's gonna feel. All right, but let's. All right, so then let's just say it's
now
random people.
Of course, we gonna clown. We gonna clown and be like, dumbass. But
let's just say that only works. Let's just say we don't know each other. Like
now, right?
We don't know each other off the rip.
Right.
Yeah, this guy's a dumbass.
Then it's gonna be, and I'm gonna still say, dumbass, eat a dick. Like I'm gonna still be.
It's y'all remember the the Family Guy episode where they all got like a letter in the mail that they could win a boat, but they had to sit through like some timeshare shit.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, and he's with Peter and Lois, and he's like, all right, now you can either take the boat. You've been here for 4 hours. You can either take the boat or you can take the mystery box. And then Peter's like, and Lois is like, Peter, let's just take the boat. And he's like, but it's a box. It's a mystery box. Like you don't even know what's inside that box. Like it could be a boat. And then like everybody else got the boats on the block except for him. Yeah. Like I don't even know what was in the box.
That's like a guy on social media where he does like box.
Oh, yeah. It always be something way worth more. Yeah,
it'd be like 20. It'd be like $100. Yeah. No, not Mr. Beast. But he'd be like, they could be going to the malls and be like, take the 100 or go get what's in the mystery box.
And the mystery box be worth like $600 or more.
And so niggas be like, I'll take the cash, which is smart. But then the nigga have a small condo key inside the box and shit. Like,
but like I still gotta pay rent, bitch. You ain't gonna pay that rent.
I still gotta pay a mortgage on that motherfucker.
Oh, you just paid my rent? Like, you made my mortgage higher?
Right, you made the down payment and shit.
Yeah.
Now I gotta pay the shit.
I seen this shit you talking about. Nigga ran up on like some Indian girl like just like a week or two ago. And was chatting her up first, and she was like,
"This Indian
$5 or the box."
This one or this one?
You missed what Ed just did. Do that again, Ed.
I said this one or this one.
And Shorty was like, I don't have $5. Can I tell it to you? And the nigga was like, "Yo, what brings you here? What you doing here?" And she was like, I'm here for school, like,
yeah."
And she's like, "What you doing for?" He was like, "What you doing for the holidays?" She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be here alone. Like my family's in another country. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see them?" It's like, "No, it's like $2,000 for me to fly and see them." Anyway, the nigga takes the $5.
And then that's just follow for part 2, and then you follow.
Box, and there was a rack in the mystery box, but he gave her another rack. Like, "Yo, go see your family, bro, for the holiday."
And it's another nigga. He takes like a rack. It's like $5,000. It's like taped up. He throws this shit high. And you gotta catch it like on some putting shit like on some, and niggas dad be dropping this shit like yo he throw that shit mad high.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You will never see me doing that, bro. I swear to Jesus. Now if I'm walking like casually walking and $100, I'll be like and I might look around, but you will never see me being like oh shit like.
That's not coordinated enough to catch
he be dead catching them out in the middle of the street.
I caught one on you, bitch. Oh, what's up? Yeah, you forgot it's on camera, pussy. Yeah. How many catches you got on me? 0?
He throws it like in a flurry, or he throws it like rubber band up like a
so it's in the it's like saran wrap, like, and he throw that shit up. It's a brick.
I thought you meant like it like flew like
it's a brick. No, it's a brick. It's a brick.
It's not like the scene from Rush Hour when he climbed to the top and the suit.
Not the dollars just floating in the air.
Money everywhere.
No, it's a brick.
Niggas that be dropping it,
and he just throw that shit high, and niggas gotta get under it, and niggas straight be dropping it.
And also, bitch, I got myself on video
feeling that. He probably put some oil, some
jug machine,
mad slippery and shit. So when they try to catch it.
Yo, but he don't be saying, "Oh, you can't use this, can't use this." Like, yo, you got a shirt on. You really
nigga, do this shit. Yeah, do this shit.
Work. Like, use your hands and cuff that bitch. Yeah. Like, use that hands in your shirt. And niggas be dropping that shit. He be throwing that shit high as hell. Niggas be dropping it. I be looking like, yo, that's easy money. At least that's what I think.
And they don't commit too, right? They just put their hands out like this. Like,
no, they be looking under it and shit, but you can tell they ain't really played no sport. And
he be picking dorks, right?
And they be
He
dropping
got a backpack. He got a suitcase too.
I be seeing the girls. It be more girls catching it than it be niggas.
Yeah. Well, because we already talked about it. It's flip, man.
What you mean it's flip?
Girl, I'm saying
girls they used to catching.
This generation.
Sisters before misters.
Girls be more, they be more like niggas than niggas are these days.
Oh, that's a fact.
They used to catching. You feel me?
These days,
bodies
definitely catching something.
These niggas be like, yo, she cheated on me and shit. She be like, man, we were nothing. What's up?
Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Pussy.
I didn't like you like that.
Yeah.
Pussy. They really be.
Pussy.
They aggressive nowadays, man.
Nah, yeah, it's crazy. I'm
That's
telling
why,
you, I'm watching it.
That's why.
My eyes.
That's why I ain't put them no more. They ask me something, I just tell them the truth.
Vicariously watching through other niggas because I don't want no parts of it.
Y'all crazy.
Because I got a team full of my whole staff is women. I be just sitting back listening like these bitches is bad. Like they worse than niggas.
Yo, Dad, remember the days where you could lie to them to protect them from getting hurt?
Word.
Yo, yeah, it's all the way around now.
Now you gotta just tell them the truth.
And then they gonna be like, yo, I appreciate that, nigga.
Just gotta tell them the truth.
Cause I was on the same shit you was.
I still fucking
girl, you ain't the only one that's trying to be the only one. At least you get that. You with that. What song is that?
Come on, get this score right.
All right, now
what song is that, Dad?
What happened? Hold on.
What song is that?
What you say?
Drake, like, girl, you ain't the only one that's trying to be the only one. And if you get that and you with that, well, fuck, let's get it then.
Let's get it in.
Should I make this one?
That's first album. I can't. I know exactly what. Fuck, let's get it now. It's in my head. I know it's first album though. It's first album
because I think that
it's
song.
It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, they sampled a part of that song for Hell Yeah, Fucking Right, but that's not.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same BPM. I know exactly what. Fuck, let's get it in. I'm not. Or is that might be Take Care? That might be Take Care. Is it Take Care or is that? It's one of those first two.
Take Care, I think. But I don't think the song.
Yeah. And get that. Is you with that? Okay, let's get it in. Yeah, I know exactly what song you're talking about. But okay. So as we digress, as we move along, we got to go
see Drake's Pops, yo, on the 15th.
How you gonna see Drake's Pop?
Weezy F, my nigga.
I thought you were talking about his pops.
Oh, you mean his adopted father?
I was say, damn,
his daddy doing shows? That's that on that. That's that nigga, right?
I would not go see that reform. I would not go see that reform crackhead.
I was about to say, damn, he doing a jazz show or some shit.
His dad dropped music.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, like, his dad be doing his jazz shit. So I'm thinking, like, Kev is, on some sophisticated shit.
Kevin's on some culture shit.
We're on some culture type shit. He gonna pull up to a jazz show by Senior Aubrey and shit. I don't know his dad's name.
Never.
But
I would never. That's like going to support my own deadbeat. Why would I do that?
Damn.
Oh man,
Kevin Jack Senior.
You at least 18.
Why would I do that?
We pretending. He paid a little bit.
Oh, so Kev on some king shit.
Cat man.
His daddy Kev like, my dad wasn't around. We ain't get shit.
He was lying, nigga.
Dad was there the whole time.
Homie came to Berkeley at least twice.
He on some king shit.
Huh?
I ain't never seen that nigga.
Your pops came to Berkeley at least twice.
Nah, he came once. I think John met him.
Oh, it was just that one time?
Yeah. He was supposed to come another time, but
I think maybe I met him twice. That's what it was.
But that's because his mom made him have.
Oh Payton
like the kids' family reunion at the Cheesecake Factory.
Well, my wife sees his mom quite frequently.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. It's really like 3-4 Kevin Jets in the world.
Word.
Yeah,
bro, that's why my background checks be taking a while sometimes.
They like niggas got the same address. Same lineage. It's
different when, because there's a billion people on this planet. You're bound to have somebody with the same name, but they all have the same name from the same.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the same source and shit. But
you're the only MK, right? I'm not gonna shout out your full.
like
you're the only
other
MK.
two
JJ.
is Kevin M. Jet.
And then the other one is Kevin K. Jet.
Hold on. I thought it was only one other Kevin Jet.
Kevin
is Kevin M. Jet Senior.
Right.
No,
your dad.
Kevin M. Jet.
Right.
There's me, Kevin M. K.
Junior, yeah.
That nigga lazy as hell. That nigga lazy as hell, boy. He's
crazy, yo.
But we spoke about MK. Let's get into MK. We have a score to settle.
Oh,
Machine Gun Kelly went from Machine Gun Kelly to
good segue. Good segue.
We got it. Yeah, I know. You see how I capitalize on that segue, Drew. Speaking of MK, right? A few episodes ago, you guys wasn't here. Me, John, and Drew was discussing Liu Kang versus Ryu, and in that episode, Annapose picked Liu Kang as the greater.
I would agree.
Action character, fictional character.
Ryu,
so. Drew is big on Ryu, and he's bigger on Street Fighter having the more iconic characters, classic characters. So we're gonna put it to test.
That's wrong.
We gonna hold on, Ed. I don't want to hear. I want to hear nothing. Ed wasn't there. Kev wasn't there. Hold on. So listen. Ed or Kev wasn't there. So listen. Let's do this the right way. Right?
They got like 4
So so Ed, shut up. Ed, shut up. So
that's just because y'all don't know.
So listen, we're gonna do this the right way.
This is biased game already, bro.
Okay, so I'm trying not to make it biased, Drew.
That's already biased, bro.
I'm trying to tell him to be quiet, Drew.
I have a test for Drew after you continue. Go on, please. Because I guarantee
what me and Drew decided to do, we was gonna
swap balls. Nigga playing swap.
Nah, I gotta
stress.
Yeah. No, it's not stress. It's my hand, man. You guys remember?
Oh, Dick
Sever tendons. Remember? I'm right-handed.
I use my left, nigga. It feels different. I feel like somebody
weird.
knew.
I don't like it.
No, it feels like somebody knew.
I'm still sitting on my hand for like 10 minutes before I start.
Word,
that's
bro.
your main squeeze right there, bro.
Gotta switch it up sometimes. Shit. Why the right hand? We know too much about each other. Just go to the left. It's nasty on that side. But we picked our top 8 characters from each game. The way we're gonna do this is simple, right? Ed, I'm gonna send you my character. Drew's gonna send you a character. You're gonna announce the characters, and then you guys, John, Kev, and Ed, you will decide who's the more iconic.
Oh, I like this. Yeah. I like this.
Character.
Yeah. I like yeah. All right, let's do it.
So we got 8 rounds, 8 different fighters from each game, right?
You better pick the right ones.
So I better pick the right ones. Ed says we're gonna see how it go.
Mortal Kombat got something.
Mortal Kombat got a lot. But
I'm ready. I'm ready, bro.
Like Drew's ready.
I'm sending my first one, bro.
So send your first one to Ed.
Do caption? This is cool.
So send your first one to Ed. Ed announce who's the first round. I'm gonna take it easy on the first one.
Okay. You gonna pick Bobo, right, Joe?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Right. See, okay, Drew. That's man.
All right.
So Drew starts off. Oh, what do you want me to do?
Go ahead. You announce who the characters are.
Okay. So Drew straight up picks Ken. Everybody knows Ken.
All right.
I start off strong. Fuck yeah. I got carried.
Yeah. Drew start off strong. Don't do Drew. Do you, bro? Don't let him sway you,
bro.
And then Dev picks Sonya.
All right. Who wins that round?
Kiss of death. She got Jackson in her corner. We have to give it to Ken. Ken's obviously the main character. That's just me. I'm gonna let John and Kev unbiasedly pick theirs.
Okay, so we got Ken. Ed with one for Ken.
So it's Ken versus who?
Sonya Blade.
Sonya, Paponia.
You got the what's the name, right? Were they boomerang?
Ken Masters, bro.
No, that's not the one with the boomerang.
No, Sonya's the kiss of death, Kev.
Yeah, so it's Ken.
Feel me?
So
Ken, she had the hold on, because she had the. I mean, like what we played those games for is for like the weird. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we play them games. So, but yeah, it's still got to be.
So
Ken versus Sonya is Ken.
Ken takes round one. Ken takes round one. Drew, round two.
I'm a softball this one.
Okay.
I'm a softball this one.
All right, so and I'm sending you another one.
Yo, stop saying
That's what he does, man. He repeats himself.
I'm a softball this one.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Man, this guy. See, all right, this isn't even a fucking battle. This hornball picked Cammy. I bet you Kev don't even know who Cammy is. Cammy? I bet Dev don't even know who Cammy is. I know who Cammy is.
Because Cammy was pretty in the movie. That's why I know.
Yeah. Cammy. Cammy.
Yeah, I know who Cammy is.
She's Guyu's chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the dumper.
Yeah, she used to have the she had the leotard
like
thing.
Psylocke. Yeah, she looked like Psylocke.
She had the leotard joint. So we got Cammy versus Scorpion. Who wins that?
All right,
Scorpion.
Yo, my son Drew be watching that hentai shit on the hub.
He said hentai.
Nigga, fucking Street Fighter got girl characters, you motherfucker.
All right, Drew. Next up, who you got? I'm gonna keep it light again.
Wait, did I pick?
Nah, don't stop keeping it light, man. Just take him out, bro. What are we doing?
I forgot how to spell his name. Hold on,
all right, I got that.
Wait, who did you have last round?
I had Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion
versus Cammy.
Oh, I picked Scorpion.
Hold on.
All right,
Can I just say it right now? Dowsum.
Okay.
Who?
Dowsum.
Okay, so we got
you talking about Yoga Fire?
Yeah, Yoga Flame, Yoga Fire, Yoga Flame.
Right, so it's fucking Johnny versus fucking Raiden.
So we got
it's Raiden.
We got Dawson versus Raiden.
It's Dowsum, bro.
Dawson versus Raiden.
It's Dowsum.
No, John. Who you got? Dawson or Raiden?
That's fucking false. It's Dowsum.
Drew, time out. What you also have to understand is them fighting each other. Raiden will smoke his Yoga ass.
Oh, Raiden could disappear on that nigga.
Bro,
Raiden
is one of the greatest game fighters of all time. A fucking god
that protects the Earth realm. Like this dude just does yoga and he's Stretch Armstrong with fire. That's okay.
So we got Ed, you got Raiden?
Yeah, I got Raiden.
Kev, who you got?
I got Raiden.
John, who you got?
Is Raiden versus Dawson still?
Dawson, yes.
Raiden.
All right. Drew, next up.
Okay.
Put it in.
I don't play it. Cool.
Street Fighter is whack.
Jigga, that.
Oh my god.
Jigga, you feel me?
Y'all, this nigga is really biased, bro.
Nah, it's really not.
Biased.
So Akuma, Akuma, who's the main bad guy, right? Main villain.
Yeah. The one that looked like Akuma. The bad Ryu versus.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, just Ryu and Ken together.
Yeah, evil
basically
version.
a version of like Broly
he's like the Bowser to Mario.
I always saw him as a fake Broly versus Johnny Cage.
Okay.
On a cool level, it's Johnny Cage. Like on like stunting.
Johnny Cage versus.
But if they were fighting, Akuma's gonna fucking wash Johnny. That's a fact.
Akuma.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna side with Akuma on this one.
I think in a fight. I mean, if we're doing if we're talking about popularity, I think more people know who Johnny Cage is over Akuma.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
I do agree.
Because again, he's fake Broly.
Kev, Johnny Cage or Akuma?
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage with the win. Round 5, Drew.
No, because who do you pick, eh?
No, I picked
Ed said John. Oh, Ed, you picked Akuma.
Johnny Cage is cooler. I said in a fight,
Akuma
would win.
John picked Akuma. So who you got, Ed? Okay,
I picked Akuma. Yeah.
So it's Akuma then for that round. Next up, round 5.
We can just do a bomb to Jamar Chase. It's crazy. Touchdown.
Round 5. Let me drop.
I should have cashed out.
All right, cool.
Oh man. See, now we got icon versus icon. And again, if I'm still gonna go based off of my like who would win in a fight, it's Sub-Zero versus Chun-Li. Sub-Zero. I mean, she ain't kicking nobody with her legs are frozen. She ain't kicking shit.
John, who you got?
Sub-Zero versus Chun-Li.
Mm-hmm.
Popularity wise, I'm gonna go with Chun-Li.
Yo, I only remember
Popularity. Chun-Li is more popular than. Well, yes.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong because there's a lot of freaky motherfuckers who like.
Yeah, they be like, oh yeah, Chun-Li.
That's a fact.
Shout out, May playing Chun-Li in the Street Fighter movie.
That movie's
sucked
ass.
Mortal Kombat also sucked, but Mortal Kombat was better. I love Mortal Kombat.
1 was good, 2 was trash.
They're both so bad, but I don't give a fuck. If they're on, I'm watching.
No, 2 is horrible to me. 2 is bad.
It's so bad. Nigga fucking Raiden got the haircut. Is like, hey, what's up?
Like 2 should have been dropped on UPN back then. Like it should have been on Channel 9. It should have been on WG.
Should have been on after Xena Warrior
It
Princess.
should have came out on a Saturday after Xena and fucking Hercules.
Yeah.
And then the Mortal Kombat 2
UPN lineup.
Right. Then Mortal Kombat 2 should have came out.
That shit drove me crazy.
Should have came out right after that and shit. So John saying Chun-Li over Sub-Zero. Ed is saying who?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Kev, who you saying?
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. All right. Drew.
Right.
Round 6.
Instinctually, I remember 3 moves from Sub-Zero. That like over the head ice sword and the slide, like you know what I mean? And then side swipe, the sword. That was it. That's all I had to do. Keep you distant.
Drew. Oh, okay, never mind. I see yours now. That dude
ain't gotta shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me drop mine. Let me make sure I'm spelling this right.
That shirt.
All right, so we got Saget, who that's the Russian dude, right? Russian dude.
Saget?
No, Saget is the
is he the Russian dude or is he the
he's the one with the hair chest, the chest.
No,
Saget is the
bald
head.
The bald head with the eye patch.
Yeah,
he's the Muay Thai guy, right?
Yeah.
Muay Thai guy. That guy sucks. Versus Shang Tsung. You should have picked the Colonel versus Shang Tsung. So Saget.
That actually was my next pick.
Yeah. So shut up. So John take Shang Tsung. Ed taking Shang Tsung. Kev, who you got? Saget versus Shang Tsung.
Your soul is mine.
Ryu,
I'm gonna go with Bob Saget.
He said Bob Saget.
You really gonna go with Muay Thai?
I gotta find that Wayne verse. My nigga said, and I keep a house full, nigga. Call me Bob Saget.
Okay, so Kev took Saget, but Shang Tsung wins this round. I would actually pick Vega over Saget though.
I was gonna say I would have taken Vega because Vega's my guy.
Vega was really that nigga though.
Yeah.
But he can't use it now. It's because he didn't have him.
Because now this is where Dev buries you.
So
we can see some good names.
So what round is this?
It's 7.
7.
Round 7. All right. Drew. Drop
nigga, we go with a heavy hitter.
Drew going with the heavy hitter.
Okay. All right, so here it goes.
All right, what the fuck is going on with my phone?
There's only one guy that could beat this guy out that I would actually say. So you better put him out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm writing on my phone just to keep tabs.
Yeah.
I'll probably spell the wrong as well.
Going with heavy hitter.
So here we go again. Well, there's 2 guys, but the only other guy I would have said, I'm not going to say, I'll say it after. But here we are again. Embrace debate, classic debate. Ryu versus Liu Kang. It's Liu Kang, man. He can turn into a dragon, eat the shit out of Ryu. Ryu's just some fucking dork. He's literally a dork. They had to hang around some American dude and taught him all his fucking moves. They're basically the same, except Ryu can't leave the ground. His Shoryuken is not as good as the bicycle kick. Period. Like his Hadouken is not stronger than fire.
No,
like he's a wannabe Super Saiyan. All of Street Fighters want to be DBZ. Anybody from DBZ would smoke them, smoke everybody on Street Fighter, period. DBZ would have to put up a fight with Mortal Kombat, period. That's just what it is.
That's crazy.
So I'm taking Liu Kang.
All right, Liu Kang takes
Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu.
Yeah.
John, who you got?
Ryu's really that guy, but I'm more for Liu Kang. That's my guy.
Dude. He's the chosen one, bro.
I think Liu Kang is the closest thing we had to Bruce Lee.
That's what his character was based off.
Yeah,
of.
But it's like he's real in the sense, like he's like Goku is like has that sense of, although we know their characters how heroic they are to
what the fuck word you said?
Heroic.
Oh,
that's not a word.
No,
you kind of pronounced it a little weird, which kind of threw me off too. But it's all good.
There was a lot of spit. There was a lot of spit in my mouth the first time. Hold on, but there was a lot of spit the first time. But y'all know what I meant. So what round we at, Drew?
We had number 8, right?
Round 8. Okay.
Yeah, final round. Final round. Fight.
All right. Round 8. I'm gonna go with one of my favorites.
It better be one of mine.
And I think he's actually one of the best.
I feel like we don't have that many villains in here.
I don't really fuck with the villains like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that wasn't even set.
No, I'm Earth Ram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Earth Ram, dog. Let's go.
Last round.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I needed to see. If he didn't come up, I would have been pissed.
Yo, that's one of my favorite characters out of that whole joint.
It's M. Bison, who trash. Bison's trash. Everybody knows Bison's trash. Drew, you should have. I don't know how you didn't go with Gayu. I don't know how you didn't go with Vega. You would have won a couple of these rounds with that. But like I said, Street Fighter only really had. Look, it's Ken, it's Ryu, it's Vega. You didn't pick Blanca, which is stupid.
I know. I
don't know why you didn't pick him.
That was stupid. I forgot Blanca. I did forget Blanca.
Everybody loves the fat guy Tanaka. That's it though.
I did forget Blanca, bro. I did forget. But I forgot Blanca.
But Dev's final pick is Kung Lao. Shaolin Monk.
Kung Lao versus M. Bison. John, who you got? Kung Lao versus M. Bison.
I'm gonna go Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, bro. He's that guy, that Shaolin Monk.
Kung Lao really that nigga though. Like he's really that nigga.
Low key, I like him better than I like Liu Kang.
Simpatico, Ed. I fucking love Kung Lao.
Kung Lao's that guy, bro.
Like he big brother to Liu Kang and shit. Liu Kang the chosen one, but Kung Lao really that nigga.
Yeah, Kung Lao is he's the Master Roshi to
that ass.
He's the King Kai to Goku. You feel me? Like not for him, you ain't shit, bro.
Bro, and Kung Lao is one of the most, like, if you know how to really play with Kung Lao, he's by far one of the hardest people to beat in that fucking game.
All right, so Drew, if you want to keep doing a guy off, I mean, it's Mortal Kombat always. They just got too much. We didn't even do villains. You got Goro over there.
Yo, you got Goro, you got Cyrax, you got
Cyrax,
MODOK. You got fucking Reptile, you got Kano, you got Noob Sabat, you got Smoke.
Smoke, Noob. What are we doing? We didn't talk about Sindel. We didn't talk about
Sindel. We didn't talk about
Fatales are fire.
Katana. Oh yeah, we ain't talk about Katana. We ain't talk about Melina. We ain't talk about.
Katana, the one that got the little fans.
She got the fan blades. Yeah, Princess Katana, dog.
Melina got the teeth and scissors and shit.
Yeah,
bro. We didn't talk about Jade.
Jax.
Bro.
We didn't talk about Jax.
Bro.
Jax is trash.
We didn't talk about Havoc. Havoc was nasty with them fork blades. Whoo.
We ain't talk again. You said Goro. We ain't talk about Shadell. We ain't talk about the horse nigga. Had the horse hide and shit.
I forget his name.
What's the big nigga with the hammer? The leader.
Shit.
Oh, the nigga that got 2 sets of arms.
Nah, we said Goro already. Oh shit, why can't I think of his name?
The main nigga, the villain.
No, I know. Shao Kahn.
Bro,
what's the daughter of the girl? Her name is Shigoro.
The girl version is what's her name? John, what's her name?
It's like she.
His daughter. Goro's daughter, John. What's her name?
It's definitely Shisa.
John, can you hear, motherfucker? What's her name?
Whose name?
Goro's daughter.
The female version of Goro, bro. Baraka, we didn't talk about.
We talk about Baraka.
Yep.
John, you still ain't saying shit, you motherfucker.
Kenshi's that guy too. The blind dude.
Yo, super
Night
fucking
Wolf.
fire.
We talking about Night Wolf.
Drew, we just explained to you how deep this MK shit go, and I'm just proving my point that although Street Fighter is classic, MK just roster that's far too deep.
There's a reason why MK came out with much more games and continue to make more games, and Street Fighter fell by the wayside. Now, don't get me wrong. You talking about old school? You talking about like when we used to play Sega and Super Nintendo? Those first two Street Fighter games.
And again,
Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3.
We had this argument, and I told Drew, Street Fighter got their back when they did the Street Fighter versus Capcom.
Oh yeah, Marvel. Marvel. It was Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, the map Marvel versus Capcom. That's when anyone even Street Fighting. It was.
You heard that? Her name was Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva.
Shiva. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's when the characters got a little bit of because those games were very fun to play. But it wasn't even Street Fighter games. And like I said to you then, I didn't even play with Street Fighter characters. I was playing with motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was playing
Spider-Man,
with
Mega Man. Bro, that's what I'm telling him. Like, bro, we didn't even run to the Street Fighter characters.
Yeah.
No, Spider-Man was really a low-key dangerous player in that game. So.
I remember
Spider-Man was
Street
nasty
Fighter,
on that game.
So Street Fighter tried to come out. I remember
you get the fucking turbo, bro. It's quiet.
It was early 2000s. They tried to come out with a new game.
He will web you and pull you into a drop kick.
I remember when Street Fighter tried to like mimic like what Budokai's gameplay was, and that, bro. I mean, Tekken came out with a game around the same time that was better than that. And Tekken, low-key, like again, they fell off because but they. I mean, I would almost argue Tekken got just as many, if not just as good fighters as Street Fighter.
Oh, I can make an argument
with martial law,
for for Paul, for King,
Paul, Eddie with the
for
Capoeira.
Eddie Guerrero, them.
As far as martial arts style, because that's what Street Fighter was based off of, was martial arts. As far as martial arts is concerned, Street Fighter had it all covered. I'm sorry, Tekken had it all covered, while Street Fighter just had the same guy in a different fucking shirt. That's just a
they had like 5 Ryus.
Mm-hmm.
So Drew, although you might not agree with us, the consensus say Mortal Kombat and their characters are more iconic. And so, eat penis for that.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, Drew, do you think we really give a shit if you disagree with us?
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
You even asked that question? Of course, I don't give a fuck. Of course, I don't give a fuck if y'all disagree. Well, I don't give a fuck if y'all disagree. So I don't know what this bald-headed with dumbass reasoning.
Yo,
what was the last Street Fighter game that you said was fire? Drew?
Whoa.
And when did it come out?
honestly, the last game that I really thought was fire.
Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4, honestly. I didn't.
And when did it come out?
Don't they got a new Street Fighter out now?
When did it come out?
I can find out. Hold on.
Because I'll tell you what.
Street Fighter
last 4. 6 Mortal Kombat games were fucking hella fun.
Yo, what I miss is I miss Need for Speed Underground, man.
Yo, you're gay as fuck, bro. You're
what
so gay, dude.
No, Need for Speed was lit. I don't know what I mean.
Underground was the last fire one. That was the one. Oh, he caught that. That was crazy. Anyway, the
2008.
Need for Speed Underground was the one.
So how long has it been since they released the fucking banger?
Yo, shut the fuck. Yo, the last Need for Speed Underground. That one
that shit was
came
trash. We're talking about fighting games. We're not talking about
after Tokyo Drift. We're
not talking about car games.
Fire. That was the first game that had to the window, to the bomb.
Okay. So Drew, the last good Street Fighter game you just said came out in 2008.
I just said you said the last fire one. I did not play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last good one. The last good one.
I did not play.
The last good one came out when we were 18 years
Street
old.
Fighter 5 because I didn't have a PS PlayStation, my nigga.
PS PlayStation.
A PS PlayStation.
He didn't have a PS PlayStation.
So. I have a PlayStation, so I couldn't play Street Fighter 5 and get into it like that.
That's a touchdown. Why are they even reviewing it?
But
I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying, Drew, you proved my point. We have 41. I am not winning this pool regardless. And so let's get into some college football now. The college football playoffs
Florida State got screwed. Just gonna say it.
Was announced, and we have
Alabama playing.
We have number 1 Michigan playing against number 4 Alabama, number 2 Washington playing against number 3 Texas. My question to you guys is the college football playoff system broken?
Yes.
Right. So, and to be clear, this is all gonna change next year. I think there was a graphic. What would have happened had there been an actual like if we had gone to the system that we're going to next year, which is a 8-team league.
Okay.
Shit, I don't remember where I saw it. Anyway, Florida State would have been in, Oregon would have been in, Ohio State would have been in. It just would have been a lot more, a little bit more competitive.
Yeah.
But where it turns into is, the team that does get screwed in this is a undefeated Florida State
undefeated,
team.
13-0.
Very, very good. But the way that, college works in this broken system and how it all works, as well as who you play, it's like all Florida State did was play who's on their schedule. Like, you can't really fault them for that.
Yeah.
Alabama did lose 2 games, but then got hot at the end, and then it's who they beat. Florida State did beat an LSU, did beat an Alabama. So that's even worse almost, right? Where it's like, it's almost like, it almost feels like favoritism. But listen, it's over. This is just the one last year. We got to deal with it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But would I tell you, would you rather see Michigan versus Florida State, or would you rather see Michigan versus Alabama? That's really what it comes down to.
And honestly, that's solely how they pick who's 100%. In the fucking college football. That's pretty much what you just said. The committee sat there and said, who do fans and who do people want to see play against each other more? This team or that team? Fuck the 13-0. Because their whole thing is, just because you got the best record don't make you the best team. And again, Florida State quarterback is hurt. And so they equate that to not being a team worth being in the college football playoffs and shit, which is fucking completely dumb. But although the system is changing, I don't even think 8 teams is enough, because again, there's no space for the in what college basketball have, where you have the upset,
parity.
Yeah, you don't have that. You will never have that in college football.
But I think, I will argue with you in this. If I'm Oregon, let's say hypothetically, like let's say it did work out in that way, where there was 8 teams going into the college playoff. If I'm Oregon and I'm playing Florida State, I don't want to fucking play them. If I'm Bo Nix, I don't want to fucking play them. I'm going high in the draft. I might be a New York Giant next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be a New England Patriot. I could be one of these teams. If I go up against Florida State and their defense fucking smashes me in the mouth, like my draft stock goes down now. So there will be some parity.
Yeah, I'm saying in the sense of, whereas in college and basketball, you do your 64.
But it's so many fucking teams.
And so it's so many. But if they was to do, instead of 13 games, maybe do 10 games and open it up to 16.
Nah, that's crazy. No, you do it like you would in the NFL. It's almost about the same. It's if there was no wild
card. No, NFL you play fucking 18 games, 17 games.
No, but I'm saying, but you mean like the regular season?
So that's what I'm saying. They play 13 games. So make that the regular season last. And even though they only playing fucking 15, 16 games overall anyway, make the regular season 10 games. So you can actually make a 16-team playoff.
Well, I'll tell you right now, they're not going to take games away. That's
no, I'm saying not change. You're not taking games away, but you're changing the structure of the season.
Then bowl season kind of is a moot point then, right? So it's like then bowl season's kind of
Yo,
gone.
you
like
gotta watch this replay. This was the dumbest play I've seen in my life.
Because my whole thing is like, I hate it the most because you have Division I teams, right? You have Division I teams, you have bowl teams, you play your bowl, you win. You're Division I, You can go undefeated and you in the fucking
that was horrible, right?
You played in the Horchata Bowl and you fucking Southern Mexico Tech and you're fucking 13-0, but you're a Division I team, but you have no chance at playing in the games that matter.
What?
Right.
So that's my whole thing is given those, if you consider these teams a Division I, but then it's like you Division I, but then you less than either you change the fucking divisions and minimize the division, because again, it's like you have all these teams. If this Division I football, then everybody who has a winning record in Division I football should have a chance at competing for the Division I championship.
I agree with you. So basically what you're saying is, and again, this is what everyone's been saying forever, is that like, you know, like the Mountain West and I don't even know what they are, ACC, NCC, NAACP.
Then cut all the motherfuckers out there.
Exactly. Just cut it down, just break it down. Be like, hey, if you're a program, they have to run it like soccer, where it's almost like you're regulated, right? So it's like, yeah, you can be undefeated if you're, because there's so many fucking colleges. That's really the problem. There's too many fucking colleges. Right. So it's like, yes, you're Division I. Yes, you only play the Mountain West or whatever it is. Like you're playing Boise State, Idaho. You know, you're not playing Nebraska. You're not playing the big boys. You're not playing LSU. You're not playing these. No, what you do is you split the conference up into, you know, AFC, NFC, basically. Same kind of thing. Right. West Coast, East Coast, whatever you want to do, just break it down. And but the problem with all that is that it's the other sports. That's the problem. Yeah. Is that like, yeah, the reason why UConn is D1 is because of their basketball program. Right. They're not D1 because of their football program. Their football program sucks. The reason why Duke is really, really good is Division I is because their basketball program's great. Their football program sucks. You guys know Daniel Jones. USC, they got basketball, they got football, but their baseball team probably sucks. What
football is that? What are we talking about?
I will. He's coming back, so I got no choice but to root for him again. BYU again, their basketball program is fine. Their football program not so good.
But I know that. I had Zach Wilson. There you go. Exactly. But BYU, we checking out BYU football. Although basketball is they pretty like subpar. Like each team is nothing.
That's what they used. They used to be good. They used to be good.
Yeah. But again, so maybe that's my argument. It change the divisions because I think if you are a Division I team,
direction. I don't think we're good. Like we're not going to see it anytime soon. Right. But I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years.
If you're a Division I team, and say you have a winning record, that should equate to you having a chance at competing for the Division I championship. That's my whole thing. So it's like, it's because it's like, yeah, we Division I, but nigga, y'all ain't Division I type shit. Mm-hmm. Like, so it's like those championships and shit. To me, it's like, it don't matter. I want to see a small market Division I team go up against either they gonna get their ass smoked out the water or they gonna.
Do I just cash out?
Show up.
107.
Go cash out. Cash out. Yeah, cash out.
Fuck it. I'm doing it. Damn it. Whew. That was close.
And that's my whole gripe. So Florida State did definitely get robbed because they are one of those Division I teams and they went undefeated. But because their quarterback is hurt and they not the sexiest picks against the guys that did get picked, because I feel like Georgia should be there before FSU. But although they when you want to say better team,
Georgia lost to Florida State.
Yeah, but then you say, right, okay, you saw lost, but then the way they do it is like, who's the better team? I think Georgia is a better team than Texas. Like, regardless of them taking a loss, they still a better team than Texas. If they play Texas, they'll fucking smoke them.
Right. Hey, look, it's basically, think of, and again, this is why we love sports, right? I mean, we watched the Texas Ranger team rally back. They were a team that nobody wanted, that thought they were going to be anything, go on to win the World Series. John, Kev, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of credit here. The New York Giants were down and out. They were not supposed to make the playoffs. They won 6 straight. They got into the playoffs. They won the Super Bowl, beat the undefeated Patriots. That's what we love about sports.
College football deprives us of that.
Right. we see beast mode, the Seahawks when he was unlocked, the earthquake that happened, the beast mode earthquake, whatever it was. The Saints losing in that game. Like, this is what
exactly.
we like to
and
see.
you making my point. College football deprives us of the Cinderella story.
I'm gonna give you all that. We get that. You can't say that because we get that with the NCAA tournament.
No, I said college football deprives us of the Cinderella story.
The problem is with all of those cool, fun stories that we have, the ones that I just mentioned. We have talked about this on this podcast before, where we're like, man, the fucking 8 and 9 Atlanta Falcons are gonna host a playoff game, like a home game against let's say it's whoever comes out of the West, right? So let's say a 10-7 Seattle team, or who knows? It could be a 10-7 Packers team, and then they lose to Atlanta, who's 8-6 because they are 8 and 9 because they have a home game. That shit pisses us off. But when we see good shit, we remember the good stuff, but we don't talk about the bad football that we get to watch. We're like, man, the Packers smoked the shit out of. Why did Atlanta even have a home game?
Right.
I mean, we see flexing in the NFL too, right? Where you're like, man, why is this prime time? And then after a certain point, you start seeing flex schedules.
That's true. That's true.
So they get flexed out. So that's part of the problem too, where it's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see Florida State, Michigan. I don't, because I know Michigan's going to fucking destroy them.
Right.
Now, could there be a parity? Could they find a way to beat Michigan? Because Michigan doesn't really have a quarterback, and JJ McCarthy, and all they do is run the ball and play really, really good defense. Now that could work for him against Alabama, but I don't know if it's good. Again, Florida State, they have a really, really good defense, but their starting quarterback is out as well. So it's tough. But this is the last year we have to deal with it.
Like you said, this our last year. Yeah, it's an every year thing, and that's something that everybody talks about. It's just, again, the Cinderella story. And we know Michigan will cook Florida State. But again, I would be happy if Michigan played at number 1, played a fucking 16 seed, Southern Mexico Tech, and get fucking beat. I'll be wrong. I love it.
I would hate that.
And then it's be this motherfucking Jose.
Thank God I cashed out. Holy shit.
At quarterback, Jose Garcia puts up 300 passing yards, had fucking 80 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns.
Now you saying the New Mexico State quarterback is a fucking Garcia.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't he be? But South Mexico Tech, I just again, the Cinderella story that we get from every other sport, whether it's soccer, every country playing, it's anybody can fucking lose. Baseball, like you said, Texas, although it be the small markets having an opportunity. Basketball, we pretty much have the same thing. We know who's gonna be there and shit. But we seen the upset, we seen the Miami getting their ass kicked by Dallas. We seen the Golden State whooping Dallas. There's an opportunity for the Cinderella story in every sport except for college football. And we need to add that.
It's tough, but listen, I think the new structure is much better. We only got to deal with this one more year. Let's be honest. Look, we all love bowl season. We don't give a fuck what the bowl is.
It'd be like I said, horchata bowl. It'd be
year, man.
Taco bowl. It'd be
Chipotle bowl. I might be out at the bar. I might be oh shit, it's the fucking Tostitos bowl. All right, sick. I'll throw this shit on.
Yeah, right.
And you'd be like, oh damn, this game's actually pretty fun, right? So it's we enjoy that, and then you're like, wait, who's in the final again? And you're like, oh yeah, maybe I'll watch that. And that's always on a Monday. We always watch it, but
it'd be nice if they kept the championship game in the same bowl. Them switching that shit almost every other year is you lose track. Is it the Fiesta Bowl?
I never know what's happening.
Sugar Bowl, Orange Bowl, Tostito Bowl, which
the
bowl?
Shit Bowl.
Yeah, whatever it is.
All that shit. But who y'all got taking it? Who y'all got taking it all?
I'm gonna go with my guy.
We gotta go with the guy. We gotta go with Coach.
My guy.
You said Coach Prime?
I said Roll Tide.
I thought you said Coach Prime.
You're super gay, Kev. No, fuck the Tide. Fuck Alabama. That guy's fat.
You going with the Tide against our coach?
Yeah, come on, bro. He's ours, bro. We love him. Everybody loves him. What are you talking about? It's the greatest coach of all time.
How you going against our coach? Or maybe he's not Kev coach. Low key, Kev don't fuck with him. Low key. That's.
I don't know how you don't.
That's what he's saying.
Harbaugh was the man. Dude.
Yeah, word that ass. So Kev don't fuck with Harbaugh.
Really has a peak. He's really a guy's guy. He has a cut of meat, whether it's a porterhouse, bone-in ribeye. I already know my guy eats luxurious. I know it's bone-in porterhouse. I know it's bone-in ribeye. That's all I eat. And a glass of milk. How fucking American? How tough nose? How smash mouth football?
That's worse than most deaths order at the fucking diner, nigga.
Bro, that's crazy.
Steak and eggs and milk. What's up?
That's crazy. But y'all ain't see that nigga. Yo, his team was trying to splash him with the Gatorade, bro. You ain't see them cuts Harbaugh was making and shit. Like them niggas couldn't even splash him. He was cutting, hitting their ass. They missed. Harbaugh, that nigga, man. Fuck out of here. I'm going with Coach all the time, and he pro cap. But moving on this weekend, there was a fight, John. Your guy, Ryan Garcia, had a fight this weekend. Did you watch the fight, guy?
No, I didn't know he was fighting. I found out after the fact.
John found out after the fact. Ryan Garcia had a fight, and it wasn't something that was really publicized and marketed well, because I found out a couple of days prior. I didn't see nothing much leading up to it. Maybe because I don't know who the fighter is. He fought against Oscar Duarte, I believe that's his name.
Mm-hmm. Oscar Duarte?
Doherty.
We're talking about Ryan Garcia, I think, for Duarte.
Duarte, yeah. We're trying to figure out the pronunciation. Is it Duarte? Duarte? We don't know. But John, did you see any highlights from the fight or any takes on the fight? What's next for Ryan Garcia in regards to the fighting world? What do Ryan Garcia need to do to be one of those guys?
Big following.
Yeah.
No offense to Duarte. Now Garcia got to fight like a more known name. In the boxing world, like Forte.
I shouldn't have cashed out.
This is his backup. You know what I'm trying to say? This is a rebound fight. So now he just has to.
So what would be the fight? Because again, Duarte, I think this was like one of those, I need a win after losing the Tank type shit. I need to just get a win under my belt. But he definitely, if he wants to be considered a real fighter, because for the most part, although a lot of people respect his game, he's looked at as more of a social media fighter. He has a big following on social media. He does a lot of shit with the the Twitchers and the YouTubers and shit. So like there's a hint of gimmick in his game, and that his level of seriousness or respect as a fighter is not as high as a Tank and the other guys within his class. So what do Ryan Garcia need to do, or who he needs to fight next in order for him to get that respect like the Tanks?
I think he ended up moving up. I don't know what his chances. There's some good guys at 140. I don't know. He could go down, try to fight Shakur.
Right.
Just recently had a victory, but his wasn't the most cleanest win. He was the best in his fight. He could go down, back down to 135, fight Shakur. See how Haney got a fight in 140 coming up. I think that Haney fights next Saturday. The boxer's name is it's another pronunciation. Pregis, who's also an undefeated fighter. Haney, I believe, is fighting him for a belt, if I'm not mistaken. I think Haney's trying to do what he did at 135 and get all the belts at 140. But there's names out there. I don't know if he wants the rematch with Tank. Maybe want to stay.
Yeah, it's too early for Tank. He got to get a few more wins on his belt.
He got to get a few more notable names.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. He needs to get a few notable names that's not Tank level, but they are respected names in the sport. And so I'm trying to figure out what would give him that respect as a boxer in order for him to get the rematch.
You got the Haney, you got Shakur, you got Frank Martin. If he's at 140, he can also fight Tio.
Right.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia want to fight Tio, but Tio is another name.
Yo, the Jags really got a swimming pool in a stadium. Is crazy.
How much do you think they pay for that? Like, how much do you think you got to pay for your ticket to really go to the shit?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably limited to like 12 people, and it's probably crazy. Probably like 400, 500 a ticket.
Yo, we got to the Giants Jaguars game. Let's get these pool tickets.
Yo, that's fire.
But yeah, what did you say, John?
I was about to say I would like to do the All-Star. I mean the Pro Bowl game though. Like, let's grab tickets for the Pro Bowl shit.
When are you talking about this year?
Yeah, this year.
Where is it?
It's
I
think
Orlando.
Vegas. I'm not exactly sure. I know it's somewhere warm. I know it's somewhere warm.
It's in if you trying to be serious about it, I'm with that.
No, I'm not sure.
What I missed? Sorry.
Like this nigga. But I was saying the Pro Bowl games.
It's in Miami.
It's in Miami.
Yeah, walking, yo.
So if what's that? Eggnog?
Horchata?
Oh, it's
now,
that
come
season.
on now. You know what time of year it is? I had to bring it out. I forgot about it.
Coquito.
Yo, so this nigga Dev talking about he trying to go to the Pro Bowl, all of us.
So let me look up tickets. We get a room or a spot, get an Airbnb.
Right, or 2 weeks
before. Yeah, it's in Orlando, February 4th.
I know it was Orlando.
Ain't nothing crazy that week.
I'm with that. And it's really just got to be a weekend trip. That's light.
Yeah, word. It's nothing crazy. I gotta look up
on the OSA business card.
I gotta look up I gotta put it on the.
Put it on the Amex. Put it on the Amex.
I don't have an Amex, but I could definitely put it on the LLC.
We can talk about that, and you can put that as a business expense. You just write it off. We just gotta have.
Yeah, we're gonna stay in some bullshit ass hotel, so I'll just get my own hotel. That's all right.
Sure, Dad?
What? I ain't hear you, cause
nigga, you can expense the telly in the flight for niggas.
Just fucking telly. Let's go to Airbnb.
As a business, we just gotta show that we had a meeting when you take it to your
Kev, let's talk about our pod.
Shit, I'm with.
But so John, you was talking Ryan Garcia. Who's the fighter next for Ryan Garcia in order for us to start to respect him as a true boxer?
You gotta fight, and he has to perform well. So it's not. He could lose, but I think he just gotta have a strong performance. So you can fight, like I said, Frank Martin, Shakur, Haney, T.O. A few
and you
names.
think award him a rematch with Tank?
I don't think he wants. He probably wants to fight Tank again, but I think he should stay clear from Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his camp doesn't want him to do that either.
My man's Tank about to fight. He hasn't, said nothing. Still waiting to see who he fighting at.
Because all them niggas is under Tank.
Tank is chilling. He don't gotta do nothing.
Of course, he gonna have to fight soon, but it's like y'all niggas trying to fight me. I ain't trying to fight y'all.
How y'all feel about T? How y'all feel about T scoring in this next possession? Because your boy, he's doing all right. I'm feeling.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Plus
and I'm feeling good. All right, we're gonna move from boxing. We're gonna get into some NBA. Not much, but Kevin Durant has surpassed Karl Malone as top 10 in the all-time scoring list. KD, is the easy money sniper. And a lot of people, a lot of today fans will say, what was his name? Rashawn McCants said that the media is stopping Kevin Durant from being better than LeBron in regards to because of the whole Golden State thing. Like they're gonna continue to hold that over KD, but the game, film, the show, it shows us that on the court, KD is a better player than LeBron. Do we agree or disagree? All time, Kevin Durant is better than LeBron.
Kevin Durant did it to himself. You can't blame the media. Kevin Durant did it to himself.
That's what Rashawn McCants said.
Can't blame the media because either way,
He's a better scorer, but I would say all around he's not better.
Yeah, as great as KD is, people's always gonna go back to the Golden State thing.
Right.
You went to one finals without Golden State.
Lost.
What's KD's record in the finals?
2-2.
Yeah.
2-2, right?
He's 2-2, so he's 500. Is that better than LeBron or worse than LeBron?
Nigga, he only went to 2, bro.
He went to 4.
Percentage. The percentage.
He's 2-2.
500.
1-2 lost.
Okay, 500, but you only went to 2.
So he's 500. What's LeBron's?
LeBron won 2. He's went to 4.
Yeah,
KD went to 4.
Yeah.
3 with Golden State, 1 with OKC.
1 with OKC, yeah.
That's news to me.
And a big toe away from
LeBron
Brooklyn.
won his first championship against KD.
So LeBron got what's his record in the finals?
How many rings does he got versus KD?
No, that's not my question.
Stop being.
Is he above or is he below 500?
I know that. And stop being dick.
No, I'm asking. You know
that yes, you do know. You're a bitch ass nigga.
Final.
I don't know.
I would.
You do know.
As great as KD is, you could give the KD the slack with the whole ring talk, but KD might have played with more star/MVPs than LeBron has played. Them two, out of all of them, played probably with the most.
Oh, he's 4-6. That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is that above or below 500?
Dickhead. How many rings did you get though? How many rings?
Is that under?
You still not answering my question. You're still being a dick.
6.
Okay, cool. I continue being a dick.
Hold on.
4 is greater than 2, right? 4 is greater than 2. Just answer me that, right?
Yeah, hold on.
It's 4 greater than 2.
You know, my fractions aren't that good.
It's 4 greater than 2. You know how to subtract, right?
Damn, he's not. He wouldn't even be considered 0.667. That's crazy.
You know how to add and subtract, though, right?
That's crazy.
Simple math. You know how to add and subtract.
I mean, but if I gone 4 times and I had sex 2 times, that's good. If I had sex, if I had the opportunity to have sex 6 times,
we did this before. This whole sex thing doesn't count.
I mean,
that's a fact. We done this before.
But
we did this with LeBron and Mike.
Say whatever she wants.
Simple math.
That shit twice though.
Simple math though. Simple math.
Like,
you know how to add, right?
If she tells me like, if you'd be like, hey, like at least I hit 4 times. She's like, yeah, but nigga, but you had 6 opportunities. You'd be like, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. You got that. Yeah.
Skip Bayless.
I said no to you 6 times.
Skip Bayless, bro. Skip Bayless.
Hey, these girls only said
I sent you home 6 times. Like nigga, I sent you home with the desert dick 6 times. Versus
why
are you being a dick? You know you just this is where you come.
Yeah, if I had 10 times to sleep with a woman and she only gave it to me 4, nah, come on, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I can even be proud of that.
A win is a win, bro. A win is a win.
But again, shout out to
K. 6 times I go home and furiously masturbate, bro. My hands gonna
I fucked 4 times, bro. I'm good.
That's how many you got? Just 4? That's crazy.
I mean,
it's gonna be Tyler Boyd. It's gonna be Tyler Boyd.
I fucked 4.
Them niggas they ain't fucking like Robert Horry though. I can say that much.
Though.
John, ain't that right, John? They ain't fucking like Robert Horry.
I mean, like Kevin only fucked twice.
Robert Horry with the train. Yeah, you could be the nigga that bring it to the crib, but I'ma close it. All right, now anything else happen in the NBA? We are closer to the in-season championship this weekend when this episode airs. That Saturday we'll be in the in-season championship.
Okay, what does that mean? Who's in it?
It really means it don't mean much.
The teams go like this. Indiana tonight. Indiana just beat Boston to advance, and now we're playing the Pelicans versus the Kings. right now. They're playing.
Are the Knicks making it?
No,
Yeah,
tomorrow's the next game. Knicks versus the Bucks.
Who they got?
The Knicks versus the Bucks, and
They got Giannis.
And then you have the Phoenix
they beat them
versus
niggas already
the
this
Lakers.
year.
What?
Didn't the Knicks beat them already this year?
Yeah, with or without Giannis though.
Yeah, it's an in-game season. Is different.
In-game season tournament. Can y'all focus, bro?
Go ahead, Drew.
We are, you fucking retard.
Who the
Fucking
fuck
dickhead.
is you talking to?
So, Drew, you said the Knicks play who tomorrow? The Bucks.
The Knicks play the Bucks tomorrow,
and the Lakers play
and the Lakers play Phoenix tomorrow.
Lakers play Phoenix.
Indiana already beat Boston to advance tonight, and now who's playing right now is the Kings versus the Pelicans.
Now, so Indiana will go on to play the winner of the Knicks Bucks game
versus the Bucks. Yeah, Knicks versus the Bucks game,
and then the Pelicans versus
the Kings, and
that winner will play the Lakers versus
the winner of the Lakers versus Phoenix.
And you say the what does the winner get again? Just money, right?
It's like
$500K.
500K.
500K for each
player. Yeah.
For each player.
And then it's $250 for the coaches, and you get a nice shiny trophy.
Yeah. And then no one's gonna care.
And then
nigga, this is what
Wallace gonna care, but other than that, Indiana gonna wind up winning this shit, and next week
you
after
think so?
this shit.
Yeah, who do you guys think got the?
You think so?
I'd rather take one of the loser teams than because I don't want no fucking Lakers to think this is okay to win and not win nothing else. So So listen to me, Drew.
We had this argument.
So I don't want Lakers. I don't want Lakers to be okay. I don't want the good teams to be okay with winning the in-season tournament. So I don't want this to become a thing for them. Like, I would rather Indiana win. I would rather a Knicks win. The teams that don't mean shit, it is.
That's rude.
That might be a friend.
That's rude.
So, like, I'm saying, like, let's give them some momentum. Let's give them something to root for. So,
but this doesn't really mean thing because this is one and done. It's a one and done tournament.
Right, I know that.
We already know this is not going to mean nothing. You have to do.
I'm saying for the big markets.
So if Phoenix wins this, you think Phoenix go leg off the gas?
So a team like Phoenix, if you just give me a moment to speak. A team like Phoenix, a team like Lakers.
Got his ass. Got him. Aldi.
I don't want to see them win because their target is bigger than this. Yeah, I can see the Kings winning. Cool, Kings won the in-season tournament. Yay, the Kings. Go ahead, the Kings. Y'all did that. Indiana Pacers. All right, y'all got that cash. Y'all did that. Fuck that. We on the bigger, better shit. I need the fucking Lakers. I need the Suns to know that they playing for much more than this weak ass in-game season championship. That's my whole thing. Because
some niggas don't mean nothing. Some teams though, they might
because I don't want LeBron to be. I want LeBron to be talking about. You want to know why I'm better than Jordan? Because I got 4 rings. I won an in-season game championship.
Fuck
out of here.
Stuff like this can motivate you at the end of it. Stuff like this can motivate you too, though.
Yeah, sure. What I was also going to say too, though,
I think that motivates the small market teams, not a LA Lakers.
But to Drew's point too, obviously, eventually when Adam Silver or whatever, who that's his name, right? Adam Silver.
Adam Silver was one of the guys.
Eventually, when Adam Silver listens to the podcast that we did like 3 weeks ago or last month,
and shit,
and steals my idea for giving them a better draft lottery, it will be like again, like it will be cool for a team to be like, yeah, we got the in season and we got the final. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like it's almost like let that be part of your motivation too. But again, it's the first year.
Imagine LeBron in 3 years saying, "I'm leading scorer all time."
That's projection.
I got leading scorer for. I'm leading scorer.
4 in-season champions.
I got 4 rings and 4 in-season championships. Bitch, suck on that. Jordan. Like
that's
gay.
That's projecting.
Gay. That sounds gay.
That's projecting.
Like, shut the fuck up. We don't care about that. So I'm only saying that to those guys. I need some, Ed. I need to connect. I don't have nobody unless I make my own. I don't have nobody.
You gotta have to come pick it up,
I feel like John Mom be slacking and shit. I feel like Kev be waiting a year and a half for his.
You gotta come pick it up though, because I don't really feel like driving down there.
I'm going to you. If anybody, I'm going to Kev. I mean, John's mom, she the closest to me.
Yeah, but you gonna come up here for something.
What?
Okay, Diddy, chill the fuck out.
Word. He talking about party and shit.
Okay, Diddy, chill the fuck out, man.
No, I'm just saying
nigga talk about party.
I know we've been talking about trying to get everybody together again. You know what I'm saying? Get the old
I don't know
together.
what this nigga is. Kev,
get your bad boy for life.
Yeah, get your mans, bro. I'm not with the parties.
Nigga said you pulling up for
Don't know where.
Where, right?
Because it's bad boy.
Yo, the way he said it was crazy.
Where he like, you pulling up for something, nigga. Like, what I'm pulling up for? Like,
I'm just saying, aren't we gonna get the band back together? What's up?
Yo, you on freaky time, bro.
Bad boy for life.
They gonna call you. You heard? They gonna call like past midnight. Like, yo,
this nigga Ed said, we party, but you ain't never party with me. Freaky ass.
Yo,
what you on, Ed?
Yo, this nigga. Start that clip. Let that be one of the
bro. What you on, kid?
You guys being ridiculous. We've talked about getting together.
Yeah, we talked about getting together.
That's on ya.
This nigga a freak. Any other NBA talk? Anything big in the NBA that we need to cover, Jonathan? You being our NBA analyst.
It wasn't big, but you could talk about LeBron versus Udoka. That little situation.
Oh yeah, I forgot about LeBron and Udoka. Udoka got thrown from the game. He told LeBron and his team, the Lakers, they were acting like bitches. Stop bitching. LeBron said, "We adults, we grown men. We don't use that language like that." Udoka called him a bitch again. And
nigga really played the Captain America language card. Nigga said language, like, man.
It was really the ref that did that though. The ref, the ref be sensitive as fuck.
He is so corny.
The refs be sensitive and they fucking overpower. You see CP3 and fucking the one ref. They keep getting into it and shit. And he even told he told CP3 in the last game, like, you never won against me. Like, you never win when I'm won against me. Yeah. Like, that's some fucked up shit to say to somebody. like y'all getting ready for the game and he just tell you, like, you never win when you never win when I'm reffing. Like, that's some shit you need to investigate. Like, that's when the NBA need to investigate that shit. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Oh, but didn't they say that nigga pressed CP3's like kid?
Well, allegedly the beef started because after a game, CP3's son was playing basketball in like the tunnel, and the rest was on like one of the carts. And he told
they was in their car leaving the stadium.
Yeah, and he told the kid to get the fuck out the way. And cursed at the kid, and CP3 found out about it and checked him, and now it's like.
And they said the league protected the refs.
Yeah, and so now you got this going.
Always protect the refs.
You got
but that's beef worthy regardless. Because why the fuck you talking to a kid like that?
Yeah, word.
Man, fuck them kids.
Yeah,
well, I mean, Scott Foster definitely feel like that.
Did he? Chill out.
He already feel like that. But so Udoka got put out the game. Is there any suspension coming his way, John? Or he just put out the game? He was put out for the game.
I don't think he gets suspended for talking shit.
He won't get suspended.
I mean,
or
he called him a bitch.
That's not getting suspended for.
When will LeBron get into a fight? I think that's what everybody looking for.
Never, at this point, he's a pussy.
LeBron, he's done everything that you can do in the NBA except for fight.
Listen, at this point, it would have to happen when he was younger.
Yeah, and he ain't fighting. He wasn't fighting.
Like, LeBron wasn't on that shit. Soft and none of that.
No, he just wasn't on that shit.
In this stage of his game where he's at, you got to protect his brand. And one simple fight, which is simple and
his image.
It will do.
Yeah,
that's what people be talking about for the media for like the next 6 months.
LeBron
fight.
Yeah, again, LeBron is the ideal role model, and he knows that. He's like he's what Will Smith used to be.
Yo, chill.
He
is though.
He's what we thought Will Smith was once upon a time.
I still think Will Smith is that guy. Who the fuck is Jada, bro? Who is she?
Jada then chopped his ass up.
Who is that? Who is she? Ain't shit, bro.
Jada then chopped his ass up. So LeBron gonna do what he got to do to make sure his image is good. As long as his kids ain't on some king type shit with T.I.
Just talking about that, I just came to the fact. Shorty said, when he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth, she was like, I was shocked. Because you at the time. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't even hold it down for that moment. Like, you can't be like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, because the whole shit happened because of you, but like, yeah, that's my man. Yeah,
I respect it. Yeah, I respect it. He stood up for my honor.
Together. So why do you do that?
She ain't shit, bro. She ain't shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, she definitely made my nigga look stupid. But speaking of stupid, let's get into the NFL this week.
All right, starting. I got it. Starting with the stupidest thing that happened in the NFL this week.
I mean, we usually start with Thursday Night Football, but go ahead.
No, I want to talk about a stupid quote that was made.
Niggas put Tank Dell in on a Russian block play and got this nigga's leg broken.
Yeah, and broke his fibula.
Yeah, fibula. Yo, just when you see the play in the lineup, it's really confusing. Like, why he's in a spot where there should at least be a bigger receiver,
right,
or 2 tight ends there.
Well, Texas receivers ain't that big. So it
no, Nico Hollins is a fucking monster.
Is he?
What are you talking about? Yeah, he's big as fuck.
All I know is that shit was crazy.
Speaking of other stupid shit.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Timeout update. Looks like Trevor Lawrence down for the count.
Yeah, hold on.
He's upset. Threw the helmet off.
Oh, his knee.
I'm not lying. He's just moving his head off.
Yo, these niggas holding their heads. Look at this shit. Oh, she got her hands over her mouth. Oh,
looks like he was stepped on by one of his.
She got
guards.
braces. I kind of like that.
Yeah, he got stepped on, twisted.
What?
Yeah, he might have dislocated his knee on some slight shit.
Yeah,
I think it might be ankle.
No, I think it's his ankle. He was.
Yeah, he was stepped on.
Everybody holding their breath like, no.
That's our season. No.
It literally is.
Yeah, he got stepped on by his own guy. 72.
Stepped on, then he got folded. Like he fell on. He might be all right though. He just might be in pain. He might be all right.
No, I mean he
it's not bad. Oh, but his leg, his knee.
Punched the ground.
Hold on, and then big dude.
It's almost like it's almost like he knows something broke. It's almost like he knows.
If anything, it's gonna be the ankle. I think the knee might be fine.
He pulled his leg from under him, so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the game when Melo fell like that. He landed on his shit just like that. He got right back up and it was good.
No, but he pulled his leg from under him, so I don't think it was his knee. But
also Melo didn't react the way that Trevor Lawrence did. He's reacting like
from a higher place from the ground. He's much higher than what Trevor Lawrence was. Trevor Lawrence was on the ground.
John, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Melo's reaction was walk it off. Trevor's reaction was punch the ground, throw my helmet off. I could be done. He definitely heard something break.
Yeah, but he could have punched the ground because he been telling coach that right guard is trash.
Yeah, that could be it too. Okay.
Hold on, why we on Trevor Lawrence? Before the game, before we on Trevor Lawrence, my wife saw. She's like, "Wow, he's so pretty." I'm like, "Yeah, that's Trevor Lawrence."
Yeah,
like,
Trevor Lawrence is not pretty at all, bro.
That's Thor, nigga.
Yeah, but he looks that nose, that forehead. He just got long hair.
You see that luscious hair? That's what it is. It's the luscious hair.
It's the hair. Yeah. It's really the hair.
It's the luscious
hair.
But Cam was talking about dumb. I don't know if this dumb, and we'll get to their game. The white man.
Oh yeah, he's leaving in the tunnel right now, walking.
There's a white man who used to play for the Patriots, who's now the receiver coach for the Miami Dolphins.
Wes Welker.
Wes Welker's a nut, nigga.
He said that Tyreek Hill is better than Randy.
Bro. Oh, what's his knee? Jesus.
Moss. John, is Tyreek Hill today better than Randy Moss all time?
He has potential to get there, man. That's a bad man.
Tyreek Hill has a potential to be better than Randy Moss one day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, potentially. He's not there right now.
I
mean, there's some categories that I think we can obviously, and these niggas missed the extra kick. Fucking dumb niggas. Anyway,
what'd you say, Kev?
There's some obvious like categories I feel like that he could beat Randy in.
Such as
like not receptions. What was I gonna say? Touchdowns. I feel like he could beat him in.
Okay.
Ultimately, because of his speed and as long as he doesn't suffer any major leg injuries.
Right.
Receptions. I feel like what the fuck are we talking about? Like any team he goes to, he's the main target.
Yeah.
And hard to say if he can keep up with all those other two things because of his legs. But if he could beat Randy in like overall like yardage, I would say ain't no fucking way that nigga's better than Randy Moss.
I mean, if we are talking about like in the single season, I mean Tyreek Hill is on pace to be the first receiver ever. I mean, you can't. We can't take that away from him.
Yeah,
he could be the first receiver ever to have over 2,000 yards in one season. That's so right. if you talk about
how many receivers had 20 touchdowns this season?
Oh, John, I'm just telling you. At the end of the day, we're talking about records. 200 touchdowns or 23 touchdowns is a lot, and it's really, really hard to do.
My nigga,
right?
yardage.
You know, it's harder. 2,000 yards.
We're going for trouble.
Yardage is crazy. If you're the number one option, but John, hear me out. If you're the number one option on a team, you are going to get all of the touchdowns. Getting touchdowns doesn't mean shit if you only have 800 yards or 500 yards on the season. You can catch all the touchdowns. You're just a red zone target. You feel me? You're a tight end, basically. Yeah. But to get 2,000 yards in a season to where every receiver has gone through it and has not even come close to it, has never done it, that's an accomplishment. I think you have to kind of give that to him. Now, is Tyreek Hill better than Randy Moss? Absolutely not. But, you know, it's just we do have to give him his flowers where his flowers are.
Nobody's not discrediting him. Nobody. You put one record out and I put one.
He's a Hall of Famer. I'll tell you that. He's a Hall of Famer. He ain't going to win another Super Bowl ever again.
Yeah, but he's going. If he continues on the pace that he is now, he can definitely pass Randy in fucking yardage.
Right.
For sure.
Oh yeah, he for sure will. Yeah, I don't know if he'll do touchdowns or anything else, but yardage for sure. Oh my God, the Jaguars are about to fucking lose this goddamn game.
But again, Ed, break us week 13 for us.
Good thing you cashed out, Ed.
I thought I had something else for things that were said. I think I cashed out. So anyway, we'll just go through it. I'm sure whatever I'm thinking about will come back up when we talk about these teams. Seahawks Cowboys Thursday night. John, Kev, I don't know, man. Cowboys might be good. I know they lost to the Niners. I know they got a big game going up against Philly. We'll talk about Philly a little bit later. You know, and not by any stretch of the imagination, Seahawks did play good. DK
that was a fun game. It was
fun. It was a really, really fun Thursday game, but there wasn't a moment where I thought that the Cowboys were going to lose this game, though. Yeah. As much as I feel like every time the Seahawks did something, the Cowboys had an answer for it.
Right.
I know defensively they didn't look great, but Micah Parsons is still really, really good. But the guy, I think it might be time to, and again, we do. I feel like we do this every year, where we're like, I think it's time where we say, like, again, we've said this for the last couple of years too, though. Mm-hmm. Cowboys need to win it. Like, if they don't win the Super Bowl, like that's it.
Cowboys will always be in limbo in regards to if they're considered a good team or just like a bust all the time. They have to win something. is like
right.
They always end the conversation. We can't take that away from them. But until they actually break the ceiling, bust through the ceiling, they always are gonna be like, fuck Cowboys. They still ass because they always come back to what we know.
What if they make an NFC Championship game?
If they win an NFC Championship game, nobody gonna say nothing else.
Yeah, if they go to a Super Bowl, but they're also they have to win the Super Bowl.
And I don't even think so. In the NFC,
no, they have to. I think they have to.
If they beat whoever's on that NFC side, if they beat whoever's on that NFC side, we know who they have to go through to get to the Super Bowl. Yeah, Philly. Nobody's gonna say shit about them, especially if they go Super Bowl and lose to fucking Patrick Mahomes. Think of, okay, Patrick Mahomes made it.
Don't say that.
Patrick Mahomes ain't making it this year.
No, I'm saying if Patrick Mahomes make it and Dallas is playing against Patrick Mahomes, nobody's going to fault them for losing against Patrick Mahomes.
I'm kind of nah.
It's fucking Patrick Mahomes.
I feel like they have to win it this year. If they get as far as the Super Bowl, they have to win the Super Bowl.
But I don't think so.
Bro, that's winning the NFC gonna give Cowboys Nation or whatever the fuck they call themselves another 5 years to talk their shit.
But then everybody can then just turn around and be like, "And what happened in the Super Bowl?"
But do they?
But they don't care. What are you talking about? We talking about Cowboy fans.
Yeah. But do they have?
We talking about Scott Shawgers walking around this world.
Yeah, you're right.
How long have they?
Shout out to Scott Shawger.
How long did since they made an NFC Championship game before?
Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about. You said what? How long has it been?
How long have they ever made?
Since the 90s.
Yeah, it's been like.
I would think a step would be just make it to the NFC Championship game.
Nah, that ain't enough.
Because if you really think about it, the 49ers and the Eagles are both better than them. Honestly, the 49ers and the Eagles are both better teams.
Leonard from the Colts, so the Eagles just got Leonard from the Colts.
Yeah,
rich get richer.
So you saying, Drew, because
they signed him?
We know that
they're legit better teams. Like,
so if they make it to the NFC Championship, then that will give them some.
I would say if you only lose to like a team like 49ers, you know what 49ers are capable of. Like 49ers is capable of
the Niners already. They already lost to the Niners this year. They lost to the Niners this year already.
Oh, he said if they lose to the Niners in the playoffs, we expect the Niners to win. So it's like, okay, y'all lost to who we already know is the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, well, in the NFC.
In the NFL.
I mean, we'll talk about those Niners later.
I mean, like if you go to the NFC Championship game and let's say lose to a motherfucker like the Detroit Lions, then you're not supposed to lose that game.
Okay, so. It's funny that you say that. So for the Cowboys, they do have, and again for the Seahawks, we'll quickly do it. What's their record right now? I think they could still be in the conversation. I think 10-7 can get you in that 7th seed in the NFC. So the Seahawks, they're not completely dead. They can't really afford to lose another game. They would have to win out. I don't really want to look at their schedule to see it, but for the Cowboys, Drew, you alluded to it. Cowboys have they host the Eagles, they go to Buffalo, they go to Miami, and then they host the Lions, and then finally they are away in DC. So they do have
there's some tests that they got to go through.
Yeah, those aren't easy games for the Cowboys. Yeah. But if you tell me the Cowboys, like through those games, at least those first 4, if the Cowboys are 2-2 in that, beating, let's just say hypothetically beating the Dolphins and the Eagles, I mean, this is a different Cowboy team, right? This is a team that can win an NFC Championship. This is a team that can win a Super Bowl. But it seems like they're clicking on all cylinders. Dak Prescott, I don't really like his cadence, I realized, watching this game. I don't like that. Here we go. It's kind of weird and annoying. I kind of want him to shut up when he talks. But it's cool. I mean, we'll keep an eye on the Cowboys, but I feel like we keep an eye on the Cowboys every year. And they seem to let their fans down. Not really us, because we could care less. I know Johnny and Kev could care less as well.
It's more the same. It's more the same.
Yeah, let's get through the stinky games because I don't really care about anything else. Chargers 6, Patriots 0. Holy shit. Holy
Bad.
shit.
Chargers
Holy
bad
shit.
game.
We need to
I mean,
stop.
just
We need to
bad.
stop celebrating the Chargers.
I mean, just bad. Just
Horrible.
bad. I mean,
Horrible.
We need to stop
horrible
talking about
game.
Chargers in the likes of the good teams.
Yeah, but we say that every year, and then they like get like somebody on defense. Or
Y'all
draft,
niggas just be on Justin Herbert's dick.
It's not even about being on. But Drew, what you're not understanding is that we've always felt this way about the Chargers. Since the dawning of time.
Hold on, Drew. Don't come with my neck like that, bro.
Y'all need to be on his
Drew, but Drew,
why are you talking to me like that? I don't understand.
Antonio Gates days.
Hold
on, Drew. Why are you talking to me like that, though? I don't like how you talking to me, bro.
I don't like
how you talking to me.
This is your verbiage, nigga.
But Drew, to be fair, the Chargers have always been in that conversation of they might be good, but they're the Chargers. They're like the Cowboys West. That's who they are. They're the Cowboys of the AFC. They always got the star players, the Antonio Gates, the Takeo Spikes, the Junior Seaus, the Keenan Allens, the Austin Ecklers. It equates to nothing. But
I say,
I mean,
Drew, I say Dick Eden. I'll say be on his dick. I say Dick Eden.
Yeah, Dick Eden.
Dick Eden.
Tomato.
Same shit.
Tomato.
Nah, I feel like it's a little hard. I feel like it's a little hard saying y'all be on his dick. Like that's a lot. That's a lot hard.
Mad aggressive too. Yeah.
That's very hard.
Y'all be Dick Eden. That's better.
Don't say that, Drew. It sounds harsh too when you say it.
Y'all be Dick Eden. Y'all be Dick Eden. Y'all be Dick Eden.
Again, more cockapoo games. Falcons Jets. Final score 13-8. I do want to quickly. I will say this. There was a moment right after we recorded. Aaron Rodgers was cleared for practice. He had 21 days. Right after we recorded, I had a conversation with a couple of my siblings, and I did talk myself into if we'd won this game. And I will say this: I said if we won this game, I did some math. I go, well, if we win this game, if we somehow shock Houston, even though we're at home, if we somehow shock Houston, Aaron Rodgers could be back for the Dolphins. We win out. We go 10-7. We make the playoffs. That is now over with. I'm done with that.
Yes, I don't know where you was on that train before. Like,
Tim Boyle is arguably one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen. And then I saw Trevor Siemian take his place.
Trevor Siemian didn't do shit better.
So
I was going with Tim Boyle. Like,
that's not cool. So looks like we're getting Zach Wilson back. I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't care how that's going to work out. I will root for him. I think we're still going to be Houston. I had not picked against the Jets all year, and I will not start today.
Who is this old nigga QBing for Jacksonville?
What's his name?
I can call that for some team. I forgot. I know.
What the fuck? That's hard. Be hard.
Bether.
He used to play for another team.
Yeah, I think he's been in Jacksonville forever. He sucks.
That's hard. Be hard.
Okay, more stinky games just so we can get it over and done with. Miami's back, putting up crazy points on people, but the Commanders kind of stink. Their defense is bad. 45-15 final score there. We got the roller coaster celebration back. That was cool. Oh, also, if we're talking about celebrations, Jesse Bates's grenade one when he took that pick off of Tim Boyle. That was pretty cool.
This brought up something. I hate seeing defensive players celebrate.
No, I like that shit. I think it's cool as shit. I like it. I'm glad it's back.
I hate seeing defensive players celebrate and doing celebrations as if they got a touchdown.
Yeah, true. When you get a pick and then you like run to the end zone and do that, like
yeah, cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out.
You don't like defensive play type?
If they get a touchdown, go crazy. But nigga getting a sack that leads to a fucking putt and then they run into the end zone and a whole defense. Cut it the fuck out.
No, they don't do it. They only do that for turnovers when they run to the end zone.
I'm saying
turnovers.
They doing too much.
Now I feel like here's a compromise.
Jesse Bates doing the bomb shit. Cut it out, bro.
No, but he did that in the middle of the field. I see. That's what I was gonna say. I respect that. If you run all the way to the end zone, That's bullshit. What are you doing celebrating the end zone? Nah, do it where you picked it off. If you go out of bounds, you get taken down, you could do the celebration there.
Yeah.
Bro, that was against my team, and I was like, man, that's fucking cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't like this, but like, yeah, that's cool. Like,
do single
that's
man.
That's what we all used to do. Remember, we used to,
nigga, do the Sean Merriman shit like that.
Yeah, you can do that.
As a have your own.
There's sack dances.
Why you looking like that, Kev? Sean Merriman used to do the.
Yeah, he used to. Quincy does that shit.
Yeah. What happened? What'd you say, John?
I said Sean Merriman used to jacket shit.
What the
fuck? But yeah, man, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think
you know
you're just a hater.
Like you had the rodeo and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do shit like that, like in a moment. But you getting everybody involved in your little turnover. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't score no touchdown. You score a touchdown, do something all that. Do all that.
I think that's it for the poopy games. I think most of it was pretty fun after another poopy game, but I just do want to highlight Buccaneers final 21, Panthers 18. Panthers do cover 1-11 under interim head coach, whoever the fuck he was. I don't care. The only reason why I'm talking about this, Mike Evans gets his 10th.
I believe it was Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen's in the booth, John.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's in the booth.
Well, Greg Olsen wants to be the head coach of the Panthers. Maybe he wants to interim, but he wants to be the head coach of the Panthers. He wants that job. Cool.
He can totally do that. CJ Beathard, that's his name. I couldn't remember.
One of these teams.
Again, the only reason why I'm talking about the Panthers Buccaneers is Mike Evans gets his 10th straight 10 years in the NFL, 10 years, 1,000 yards, only receiver to do, quickest receiver to do it, only receiver to do it in every year he's ever played. Shout out Mike Evans, he's the GOAT. Definitely a Hall of Famer.
For a few years, Mike Evans was my go-to in fantasy.
He'll be a Hall of Famer with nothing to show for it, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. It happens though. It happens.
He got one though.
Oh yeah, he did get one.
Yeah, he do got one.
He got one.
Yeah, he does. He got one.
Yeah, forget.
Yeah, people forget.
Throw the trophy from one boat to the other. I remember.
Yeah.
He got one.
Titans, Colts, Gardner Minshew. Man, the Colts are good. Colts are in the playoffs right now. Colts are a scary team. Gardner Minshew is awesome. You guys see Will Levis? You see Will Levis catch his own interception or force a fumble and scoop that shit up? That shit was fire, bro. I like me some Will Levis. I like Will Levis. I mean, the Titans are not going to be good for a pretty long time.
Will Levis look like he say nigga a lot.
Yeah, he really does, probably. Yeah, I mean, he's from Tennessee now. You know, he's gonna be in like Wrangler commercials. He's gonna replace Brett Favre.
He look like one of those niggas get mad at a bar, be like, and have people hold him, fucking nigger.
Yeah, maybe. Or he could be like Drew Lock, where he raps at Young Jeezy, but he's actually good. He can go both ways, right? You feel me? Like he can go both ways.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Before we get to the good games, let me just clean up, make sure we didn't miss anything. We talked about the Tank Dell injury. Horrible. Actually, tons of injuries. I just saw the graphic, so I snapped the picture so I could bring it up. Another quarterback goes down. We lost Joe Burrow. We lost Kirk Cousins.
Season.
Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, Deshaun Watson. Now these are all guys that are going to probably be out for the year. Aaron Rodgers, of course, more importantly. But Kenny Pickett goes down against the Cardinals. Cardinals aren't tanking. For people that thought the Cardinals were going to tank,
Pickett is trash, bro.
He's out. But bro, listen, say what you want to say. The Steelers were 7-4 going into this game under your regime, Kevin. That team that could have been a playoff team can still be a playoff team. But now we got Mitch the bitch. Shout out John's guy, Mitch.
Money Mitch.
He's got an opportunity here to not fuck this up, but he probably will. But so the Steelers not completely out of it. Broncos country, let's die. I think the Broncos are they're not mathematically out.
To the glue factory.
They lost that game on their own.
They really can't lose another game. They can't afford to lose another game. I think in the same thing in the AFC, a 10-win team can sneak into the playoff here. Maybe even a 9-win team. So the Broncos really can't afford to lose any more games. CJ Stroud did lose Tank Dell. We did talk about that, but Nico Hollins, Tank Dell got a lot of love. This season, everybody talked about how good he was, rookie of the year. Nico Hollins, 9 receptions, almost 200 yards and a touchdown. Also really good. Dameon Pierce finally figured things out too. So now they got a 1-2 punch with Singletary and Pierce. And CJ Stroud is he's just really good. He's really, really good. The kid does not like to lose games. That's why I got the locks.
I'm trying to have my head like CJ.
Trying to be like CJ. Here we are now. Sub 30-year-old men looking up to 21-year-old 20-year-old kids. That's really it. Lions, they basically dominated this game. 21 skunked the Saints early. They let the Saints kind of sneak back in there at the end. Chris Olave had a really, really good game. Taysom Hill also had a really good game as well. But there wasn't a minute where I thought that the Saints were going to come back in. Who you said broke his leg, John?
Yeah, Alvin Kamara broke the guy's leg on the sideline.
Yeah. Alvin Kamara destroyed the chain guy. John sent the video. Just put the fucking clip in here. That shit is gruesome. Yeah. Gruesome.
And it's a older dude too. He at least 60 or some shit.
Yeah, that leg is never going to be the same.
A break like that is crazy.
And you can hear. Although you can't hear him, you can hear him screaming.
Yeah, word. They're gonna make him eligible for early retirement. I feel like they
easy.
Do the right thing, bro.
Yeah, easy.
Nice one.
That shit. The way he was holding his leg up too looked like them skateboarders and like rollerblader, like jackass type videos where they like pick up their leg and they're like, "I broke my fucking leg, bro," and it's just like hanging like this and shit. That's basically it. Now let's talk about the games that actually mattered and that people actually care about. Niners Eagles. Man, the Niners are good.
Man,
Niners are good. I mean,
it's crazy.
You see, beginning of the game, Eagles, they forced them 3 and out. I think it was 3 times in a row. Niners didn't get a first down in the first quarter. Absolutely dominated, but the Niners defense held them to 6 points.
After the first quarter, Niners had like negative 6 yards. 6 yards or negative 6.
Yeah, Niners were not good at the first quarter, but Purdy and the team settled down. McCaffrey, that's how a white man runs the football, just fucking ran it down their throats. Deebo Samuel ran it down their throats.
Look, before you move on,
4 receptions.
Before you move on,
please.
For him to be a white man playing running back, he's so fucking good.
That's all white.
The way
he's so good. He might be half black. He might be a quarter black.
It makes I feel, bro. Seeing him make them cuts, it's just so like,
good, dude.
Ooh, this white boy good. This white boy is good.
Nigga, Mike,
it's hard watching him play. It's really, really hard because you're like,
damn,
how the Panthers let him go?
He
dude,
make
for nothing.
Cuts, bro.
Bryce Young back because Bryce Young can lose him right now.
Hell yeah.
They paid him so much fucking money. Let him go for nothing.
Can we talk some
literally nothing?
How is Brock Purdy the MVP favorite when CMC is on that team?
Well, because running backs and wide receivers don't get MVP. Everybody knows that.
The whole
it's the same shit, man. MVP.
All the candidates is all fucking quarterbacks though.
It's
all
always
of them.
Quarterbacks. It's always quarterbacks.
Brock Purdy can't be an MVP candidate because CMC is there. And we've seen what happened with
John, but again, when we see, but like there's moments like I remember when I kept saying it, is Brock Purdy a top 10 quarterback? Is Brock Purdy a top 5 quarterback? And like, yes, when he didn't have his best weapons, but like you can make that argument for a lot of quarterbacks when they don't have their best weapons, they're not good.
But you know what it is, John? What I said, and you argued me against. What I used to say about Patrick Mahomes, it's that yak.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's the yak. Nah.
That's one of his numbers.
I don't know if it's the yak.
It's the yak.
It's crazy.
Dev.
No, I'm just saying. My whole thing was always Patrick Mahomes get his. He had Tyreek fucking Hill. He had Travis Kelce.
And then when he didn't have the yak, he was still doing pretty good, right?
He ain't doing that now.
He ain't doing it now
because.
But look at Purdy.
I say he ain't doing it now.
But I'm
saying he get the wins, but I'm saying like his numbers and shit don't look as good because
let's play this game. You put Brock Purdy on the Chiefs and Pat Mahomes on the Niners. How would that
Oh,
go?
100%. That's different, though. You're talking about the best quarterback.
Fucking cheating,
no,
John.
I'm saying that Brock Purdy is in the conversation because of the yak.
Fuck the yak, because the only guy that really gets yak for him, the only guy that really gets the yak for him is Kittle. Kittle's the only one getting the yak. And Kittle,
see Debo the other day?
Debo's getting all his fucking, he's getting back pitches and fucking handoffs, basically. What they're doing with Debo is jet sweeps and all that stuff. Purdy's not passing him the ball. He's giving him screens. Doesn't count for Purdy's stats. When Purdy like throws it deep and hucks it, he's putting it on. Like those touchdowns to Ayuk. Ayuk's got the most touchdowns he's had his whole career. All of his touchdowns from Purdy. But
look how crazy Jennings was playing. Jennings was making shit happen. They third string receiver and shit.
Jennings, exactly. But Jennings was getting some yak at the end of that game. But what I'm saying is most of his yak is coming from Kittle. Debo's getting his big runs on jet sweeps and fucking screens. Mm-hmm. But the tosses to Ayuk, like the touchdowns to Ayuk, are darts to Ayuk. It's him putting it up there. The last one that he got was it the Thanksgiving game. That was a dart right to him, 50 yards. Boom, done. I mean, Ayuk caught it and fell. The last touchdown that he got this past week, again, 10-yard pass, but still, it was a dart to the end zone. It was a touchdown.
Yeah.
So again, I know Purdy's in the conversation for MVP, and I don't think he should win MVP. But he is very fucking good. I think we discredit the fact that it's like, yes, it's the Niners, and yeah, put Purdy on another team. Honestly, put Purdy on the Jets. I think the Jets are a better record.
But you think Purdy should be higher than CJ Stroud?
Well, CJ Stroud's a rookie, and no matter what, they're gonna give him something for being a rookie.
I said it should.
No, he's not. He shouldn't be. I agree with you. But let's stop focusing on
Purdy
the team.
at 1 though. Like they got Purdy as the top nigga.
I understand. That's just because it's all recency bias. But let's stop focusing on like what John just did when he said let's replace Mahomes and Purdy. How about stop replacing Mahomes and Purdy? Like let's replace Purdy on teams that are bad. If you put Purdy on the Colts, you think the Colts are still pretty good? Probably.
Because of the pieces they got.
Better? But you think they'd be better? Right?
Put him on the Panthers. Put him on the Panthers. Let's see how.
Put him on the Jets. You think? I think he'd be better on the Panthers. I think the Panthers wouldn't be 1 in fucking 13 or whatever they are.
They'd be 2.
He'd be better on the Giants.
I think he would 100% be better on the Giants. I think the Giants will have a better record if you have Purdy. Fact or fiction? Would you rather Purdy or Daniel Jones right now?
Me?
Let's not talk about the good teams. Let's talk about the bad teams. Okay. Would you rather have Zach Wilson or fucking Purdy?
I'd rather Purdy.
I'd rather have Purdy. Would you rather have Browning or Purdy? Purdy. Would you, Dev? Would you rather have Dobbs or Purdy? You probably want Purdy, right?
Nigga, I don't have fucking Dobbs.
You don't want fucking
Dobbs. Yo, all right. You're only saying that because what Purdy has. Purdy is playing.
But John, I just explained to you. If you take away people's weapons, of course they're not going to be good.
That's not true.
They're all, no, John, you're not.
Yes, that is true sometimes.
John, if you
game is in overtime, I can't believe this.
Just focus, John, for a second. Just focus for a second.
Oh, y'all want me to name another quarterback?
All right, hold on, time out. That undefeated Tom Brady team. John, just stop for 1 second. That undefeated Patriots team. You take Randy Moss off that team. Is Brady going to be undefeated? Probably not. They might lose 1 or 2 games.
But gonna win a
you
Super
take
Bowl,
away any person's best players, they're not going to be good. They're not going to be as good.
How many Super Bowls has Tom Brady won with a superstar like Randy Moss?
You're not understanding. Is the repetition gone? Is the fucking is the chemistry gone? You don't have this chemistry with these people.
Mike Evans.
And it wasn't. And what you got to understand too, John, is that not only was it Christian McCaffrey that was out, it was Christian McCaffrey.
So
it was
Trent with his best weapon. So
but John, it was Trent Williams. It was Trent Williams, Debo, and Christian McCaffrey. You lose not only 2 of your offensive weapons, but your protector. I don't care what team you are. If you lose your starting left tackle, you're gonna make some mistakes. There's gonna be some chemistry issues on the offensive line. You're gonna have a fumble. You're gonna get sacked a little bit more. That's a fact, regardless. And if you can't run the ball with whoever you have behind you, because the guy that was ahead of him was better, then now you're one-dimensional. You can't run the ball, you can't throw the ball because you're not being protected. That's just the way it is. It's a team sport. You got to understand it that way.
No, it is a team sport, but I'm just telling
you, stop trying to think about Purdy as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and start thinking about it.
I don't think about him like that. That's not it.
But I'm just saying. But you said Mahomes. You've been saying Mahomes. You've been saying Brady. You've been saying Allen. You've been saying all these other guys. And of course, they would be good. I'm just saying. You said switch Brock Purdy and Mahomes. You said that.
I only said that because I was talking about yards at the catch, and y'all brought up Mahomes. I didn't bring up Mahomes in this
but
conversation.
I'm just saying you said switch them and see what
Yeah,
happens.
because y'all brought Mahomes in the conversation.
What I'm telling you is switch Will Levis and Brock Purdy. Switch fucking whoever's the quarterback for Flacco and Purdy, and see if the Browns are good with that defense. With those weapons, they're still good enough, and Purdy's good enough to win those games. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. Stop, put some respect on Purdy's name is all I'm trying to tell you. That's really all I'm trying to say. Put some respect on his name.
He's privileged.
He's not a game manager anymore. I said that 2 weeks ago. I think I was telling Dev last week. I said it. I said, has Purdy now graduated into the school of Favre? I think he's in the school of Favre where he's like, yo, I'm gonna play Hucka Chucka football. I got guys that are good enough, and I'm gonna fucking throw it up there and see what happens. And that builds confidence.
No, it does, but he's playing from a privileged standpoint.
Right, but I'm telling you, John, if he was your quarterback, your team would not be in the conversation for a top 5 pick. I'm just telling you.
Oh no, we would. For a fact. I know we would.
I don't think you would. I
guarantee you we would.
Because John said their issue is not the quarterback, it's their line.
No, the issue is your quarterback. Your
issue
is your quarterback. John,
your issue is your quarterback.
John, your issue is your quarterback.
Nah, it's legit.
My issue is my quarterback. The offensive line does play a part in it. It does play a part.
Because John said it's more than the quarterback.
You'd be in the top 10, maybe top 12. You guys might win 7 games.
Brock Purdy was a Giant starter. It'd be the same shit.
I think you guys might have 7 wins.
Nah, he might be on the IR right now. He's not surviving.
That's something to say about your organization more than anything. All right, next game.
Wait, so prove my point. We'll still be bottom feeders.
I guess we spent too much time on the Niners. Yeah, we spent so much time on the Niners. Let's quickly talk about the Eagles.
Favorite. That's all. That's all I said. You shouldn't be the favorite.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I agree with you. I don't think he should be the MVP. Let's just quickly talk about the Eagles. Bad performance by them. Jalen Hurts did maybe almost get rolled out with a concussion. Turns out he was fine. I think we should monitor that. I don't like the Eagles' chances for the next couple of weeks, because if Jalen Hurts almost had a concussion and then they let him go back out and play, that's giving me Tua vibes. That's giving me like, what the fuck you let this guy go back out there? You feel me? Like, you weren't gonna win this game. It was pretty much over in the third quarter. I understand, John, but like, you were gonna lose this game. There was no way you were gonna come back and win it. There was just no way. There was no need to bring Jalen Hurts back out there. So I do worry about him going up against the Cowboys.
There are fantasy points and next parlays needs to be hit, so he had to come out.
Understand, John, but you can't do that. And Jalen,
he could do that. There's green on the line.
They kept talking about it on the broadcast, but like Jalen, you could tell like Jalen is not afraid of sitting in the pocket. He's not afraid of using his legs to extend any plays. Low key, that kind of fucking scares me. I don't really like that he does that. I know that he trusts his receivers. He trusts his offensive line. Lane Johnson, by the way, let me just tell you, he dominated fucking Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa could not touch Jalen Hurts because Lane Johnson was on that side. So the offensive line is very, 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 very good. But Jalen's got to stop kind of chilling back there and like looking for somebody to get open and pointing out to get people open. He's taking too many chances. I think ultimately that's what doesn't win you a Super Bowl. Eagles still currently hold the number 1 seed.
Right?
You said what?
You know what that stems from, right? They always want the black quarterback to stay in the pocket.
Yeah, I know, but I don't mind him staying in the pocket. Let's go. I don't mind him staying in the pocket. I just don't like him because he does this shit where he is outside of the pocket and he's just chilling. Like, he's not looking to run. He's not looking to make the pass. I'm just saying, like, bro, like, he's back there for 7 seconds. I don't care what. I don't care what color you are. Bro, you don't care. Why are you standing in the pocket for 10 seconds? What are you standing in the pocket for 10 seconds for?
You hear that's not how it plays out. The white quarterbacks to get all their chance. The white quarterbacks, if they want to take off and run, everybody fine with it. Black quarterbacks,
I'm cool with taking off and run. No, John, you don't understand what I'm saying. I want him to take off and run. What Jalen is doing is sitting back and not opting to run. He is confident in his line, which he has every right to be confident in that line. And he's also confident.
Kind of fire.
He's also confident in his receivers to get open eventually.
Yes.
But bro,
It's that too, but you
Yo,
gotta
he's
understand,
really like he's too comfortable in that pocket where he's chilling.
but it is also.
I'm not saying it's gonna get him hurt. I'm saying it's gonna lose him games.
No, but I'm saying it also stands for that the black quarterback always got to prove they could have pocket presence, pocket awareness. They have to do all the shit.
I'm not talking about the pocket.
I'm
talking about play breaks down and he rolls out and just chills. It's scary, dude. If I'm an Eagles fan, that shit drives me nuts.
But I understand what you're saying, but it's a thing when it happens in football. You've seen it happen earlier with Justin Fields. Justin Fields just start like, fuck it, I'm gonna just run. Their record probably be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just standing there trying to show all the.
Yeah, they got black quarterbacks got something to prove. It's a point to prove.
He got to show that they could throw. Jalen Hurts could throw the ball, but he has to prove it.
He can, but I'm telling you, like, then don't take the sack. Like Jalen he's taking sacks. Like he sits in the pocket for 7-8 seconds, and will take the sack instead of throwing it away. Yo, just throw it away. You don't have to run it. You don't have to throw it. Just throw the shit away. Yeah, throw it away.
Throwing the ball away has nothing to do with race. But I'm just saying, like when he does that whole pocket and try to beat you from the pocket, it's from how the league is with black quarterbacks.
Yeah,
black quarterback goes crazy.
I'm just saying he's got to chill because that's what's ultimately going to lose them. Again, I mean, we're talking about the Eagles that were in the Super Bowl last year. They have an opportunity to go again, and like that shit he was pulling with the Niners. Look, Lane Johnson was controlling Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is really, really good. I'm not going to take anything away from Nick Bosa. Micah Parsons ain't gonna get fucking bullied by Lane Johnson. He's not. And if he does, he's gonna find a way around him. And if Jalen's doing that bullshit again, he's gonna get fucking sacked. Mika's gonna fucking have him for lunch. That's all I'm saying is that you have
but because Mika ain't gonna stand in front of Lane. He gonna move around. Like
he's gonna move around him. Yeah,
he's not gonna stand in front of him.
He's quicker than Nick, and he's faster than Nick, and he's smart. I think play recognition, he's better than Nick. You know, he'll just fucking whoop, like he'll let one of his tackles fucking take it, and then he'll come around like on a fucking like a pull kind of shit, and just do his fucking predator shit, man. Micah Parsons he's too good.
Oh, he is. He's really good.
Okay. Well, we're quickly monitoring this Jaguars-Bengals game. Way closer than we thought it was. Overtime, 31-31. Bengals have the ball and driving. Let's just see this last play. Next score wins. Okay. All right. Upset of the week. Packers-Chiefs. Packers 27. Chiefs 19. I know we say this every year. Are the Chiefs done?
The Chiefs. No, we gotta see them lose in the playoffs.
Nobody.
Until they lose in the playoffs.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just feel like Patrick Mahomes really don't have nobody other than Travis Kelce.
Yeah, and that's what makes it, like be a down season for him because he doesn't have nobody other than Travis Kelce.
Well, I think they relied on these young receivers too much, and it hasn't worked out.
Like last year, coming into last year, Chiefs, everybody was saying Chiefs wasn't going to make the playoffs. They won a Super Bowl. Or they taking some regular season losses. They ain't done.
Who said the Chiefs wasn't going to make the playoffs last year?
Everybody did.
People were saying that. That was a comment that was said.
Everybody said it. We weren't the only victims.
Yeah, I just feel like even with the names they got this year is less than the names they had last year.
I don't know, man. Isaiah Pacheco. I think Isaiah Pacheco is a name. I think Isaiah Pacheco is a dog. Now he did get thrown out of this game for throwing a right hook. Also, we didn't talk about the Eagles security guard. Head security guard got thrown out the guy. Mm-hmm. Shout out Don or Dom or whatever the hell his name is. Some Italian guy. Some big Goomba. Got thrown out because he pointed fingers and then got slapped in the face. He got thrown. It was Greenlaw. Greenlaw also got thrown out in that altercation. But Isaiah Pacheco throws a left hook, gets thrown out of that game. Kind of really, I mean, I wouldn't say swung the momentum. I think the Packers were they had that game in hand. There wasn't a second there where I thought
since the beginning they controlled that game the entire game.
Scored in every quarter. Got touchdowns in every quarter except for the fourth.
Now, is Jordan Love real though? That's the question. Is Jordan Love real? I was
gonna say, if you're a Lions fan, a Bears fan, a Vikings fan, Dev, I know you are. And honestly, on the other side, if you're a Giants fan, a Jets fan, now a Patriots fan, a Browns fan, where the Packers go from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, and you're like, how can they keep getting away with this?
And you think Jordan Love is that next? How can they keep getting away with it?
It's crazy because it's already like I'm ready to say
he has the talent, but
I'm already saying he's School of Farvin. Dude, the kid throws up 50-50 balls and they keep getting caught. Like every game I watch of the Packers and Jordan Love, like, yeah, there's times where he looks bad, but he throws up those 50-50 balls and you're like, what the fuck? Dude, the Packers are 6-6 right now. Again, they don't have to win out. They can afford to lose 2 more games and they can be a 10-win team and sneak into the playoff. They could play the Lions in the first round and beat the Lions. Like, again, if you're a Lions fan, I'm fucking nervous because the Lions defense, they can't stop anybody. And fucking Jordan Love's going to come in here and start fucking hucking balls, chucking football, and keep coming down. And the young receiver, they're all coming into their own. Jalen Reed's really good. Yeah. Romeo Doubs is really good. Christian Watson, 2 touchdowns this week.
And I don't know, man. I think Jones is still on his way back from injury, so they still
right. And it's not like AJ Dillon's nothing to sneeze at. AJ Dillon's pretty good. I mean, he's more of a thumper guy, but with the transparency of Aaron Jones coming back later, I mean, yeah, they could change the pace and all that stuff. It'll be fine. Now, I think the Packers will come back and maybe make it to the playoff? Probably. Is it likely that they won't? Yeah, probably too. But again, if I'm an NFC team, I don't want to play with the Packers. I mean, they just beat the world champs, and now we know that the world champs are not who they were. 8-4. I think, are they still the 1 seed, or are the Ravens the 1 seed?
Yo, you know what they're doing, right? The world champs are trying to make it into the playoffs for the first time as a wild card, just to shut niggas up about how they can just go through the gauntlet.
They would never be a wild card, Kev. They would play in the first round.
Well, either way, not a wild card, but still, they want to show niggas that they don't need a bye week. They want to go through the gauntlet, show y'all niggas. Ha, did this for fun.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, for real. Like, they could do it.
Yeah,
we'll see. We will see.
They're definitely gonna see.
We'll see.
It's been 5 years in a row.
All right.
It's 5 years in a row.
Yeah, 5 AFC Championship games.
It's gonna be
sick. Only how many Super Bowls to show for it?
3. I mean, 2. 2. You went to 3.
Oh, that's some LeBron stats.
But I went to 3. Yeah, 2.
That's some LeBron stats. Okay.
4-1.
So that was week.
They went to how many?
They went to 3. They went to 3.
Well, 2. But 5 AFC Championship games, which is almost there. All right, that was week 13.
2. You won 3 and lost 2 AFC Championship games.
That's valid.
3 and 2-1. Either way, over 500. How you cut it?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Fuck the Chiefs. I'm done with the Chiefs. I'm fucking over them.
No matter how you cut it, and that is week 13. And we're going to get into our pickers for week 14. Now, before we do, we're going to get into our standings. Week 10. Week 13.
Oh, yeah, what's the standings?
I won. With 10 wins. Ed is in second with 8. Mm-hmm. Johnny has, Kev has 8 wins as well. Oops. Drew has 7 wins. Johnny's at the bottom this week.
I'm losing at the bottom, man. It's my second time losing.
John at the bottom, so John is sucking on balls this week. Now, in the overall, Kev is firm at the bottom with 113. I'm at the top, 129.
Good.
Ed has 119. John has 116. And Drew has 115.
I have what?
You got 119. You got 119.
How many does Drew have?
115.
Okay.
And John with 116.
Okay. How many more weeks we got?
We got what?
5?
We got
5.
5 weeks. And
Okay.
John is sucking on them balls. So let's get into week 14. Thursday night, we got the Patriots at the Steelers. John, who you got? Patriots at Steelers.
At the Steelers. Oh, man.
I have the Pats. Drew, who you got?
Steelers.
All right, Kev, who you got?
Well, this shit tastes different from the last time I had it.
That's the allergies. Ken, who you got?
Pittsburgh.
All right, Ed, who you got?
I got the Pats.
All right. Next up, we got the Texans at the Jets. All around Texans.
Houston.
Drew.
No.
Ed.
Zach Wilson's back.
Look at Drew. Drew, what you doing?
Give me the Jets.
Let me get Jets.
John got the Jets. Ed got the Jets. Drew got the Jets. We in Texas. All right. Next up, we got
John's being smart.
Should be a really good game. We got the Rams at the Ravens. John, who you got? John, who you got? Rams at the Ravens.
Baltimore.
I'm gonna go Rams.
All right, Drew, who you got?
Ravens.
I got Baltimore as well. Kev got Baltimore. Ed, who you got?
Got the Rams.
All right.
This nigga trying to fucking suck.
Next up, we got the Panthers.
I see you act.
We got a divisional game.
Drop.
Divisional game. We got the Panthers at the Saints. I think Panthers get their next win, so I'm gonna go with Carolina. John, who you got? Panthers at the Saints. Drew, who you got?
Panthers.
Ed, who you got?
Got the Saints.
This is
who you got?
Saints.
All right. Next up, we got the Colts at the Bengals. All around Colts.
Indeed. But these niggas, Bengals really came out and balled tonight.
Drew said Bengals. And who you got?
I got the Colts.
All right. John, who you got? Colts, Bengals?
I'm going to go Colts.
All right. Next up, we got the Buccaneers at Atlanta. All around Bucks.
No.
No all around Bucks. Drew, who you got?
Atlanta.
John, who you got?
I'm going to go Bucks.
Kev, who you got?
ATL.
I got the Bucks. Ed, who you got?
ATL stand up. Or what they say?
Peace up.
ATL
turn up. Down.
No, ATL turned up. Turn up for what? That's the
Nick
Wildin' Out
shit. Shit. All right, next up, we got the Jaguars at the Browns. All around Jaguars.
Browns.
Yeah.
Kev got the Browns.
Give me the Browns, bro.
Drew got the Browns. Ed got the Jags.
I'm an idiot.
Damn, Flacco's quarterback. No.
Nah, you changed it. You said it already.
Nah, it's a hard game because. Okay, let me stick with the Browns.
John, who you got? Jags, Browns.
Wendy's got wedges. It's lit.
Okay. All right, next up, we got the Lions at Chicago. All around Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah. No,
Detroit basketball. All right. All around Lions. Next up, we got a divisional game. We got the Seahawks at Niners. All around Niners.
Niners.
Go Niners.
Ed.
Duh.
Let me get the Seahawks.
I'm on 49ers, man. He was definitely showing you here.
Drew, what are you trying to do here, bro?
No, he said he was mimicking you. He said you was gonna.
I was mimicking you, nigga.
What are you trying to do here?
All right, we got the Vikings at the Raiders. John, who you got?
Let me get the Vikings.
Vikings over here. Drew, who you got?
Vikes.
Kev, who you got?
What's the game? Minnesota? Oh, Minnesota.
Ed, who you got?
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings.
All right, next up, we got another divisional game. We got the Broncos at the Chargers. I never thought we'll say this, but all around Broncos?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Denver.
Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Ed.
No, I'm taking the Chargers.
Ed taking the Chargers. We got what could be a competitive game. We got the Bills at the Chiefs.
Oof.
John, who you got? John, Bills at Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes, you know.
I'm going Bills. I'm going Bills. Drew, who you got?
Bills.
Kev. Kev going Chiefs. Bless you, Ed. Who you got? Bills, Chiefs.
Sorry, I knew I had another one coming. Chiefs.
All right. Next, another divisional game. We got the Eagles.
This is gonna work out for me. I ended up fucking
Eagles at Cowboys.
Trying to throw this shit at them.
John, who you got? Eagles at Cowboys.
Give me the Eagles.
I'm taking the Cowboys. Drew, who you got?
Eagles go get their leg back.
All right. Kev, who you got?
Eagles go get their leg back, John. You know what?
No, but they didn't lose to the Cowboys, so why would they be getting their leg back?
No, he's saying they lost to.
They lost, so they go get their leg back.
Because they lost this week.
Kev, who you got again?
Philly.
Leg back.
Drew, Ed, who you got?
I got Dallas.
All right. Next up, we got the divisional game. Packers at the Giants. All around?
That's not a divisional game.
Huh?
That's a conference game.
That's what I'm sorry. Conference game. Packers at Giants.
Oh, Giants.
Okay, Giants. John.
Jimi, man. There it is. There it is.
And everyone else is with the Packers. And last, that's two.
Shank it. Damn. So, John, you won?
No, I lost. Keep one. No,
you are extremely behind, bro.
No, because they
score. When y'all gonna win? Because Keith scores low.
It's Ed, I think. Ed win.
Yeah, Ed, you win.
Let's go.
Yep, Ed win.
Let's go. Thank God I cashed out. I should have cashed out at 180.
So I'll pay Ed one of these days.
Dev, you're good.
All right. Two Monday night games. We said the Packers Giants, but last we got the Titans at the Dolphins. All around?
Tennessee. Miami.
Okay. Dolphins, the fans. Monday night, 2 8-15 games. And that is week 14, as you can see right here. And that is our episode. Season 4, episode 31. Dang. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Episode brought to you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. Like always, we got the whole crew in the building. Don's, Drew is in the building. John is in the building. Kev is in the building. Our host, Eddie Horchard, is in the building. I'm on Common Devin.
My fucking usual score, man.
Episode brought to you by Coach Capsule, Don's, sponsored by Don's LLC. And like always, Ed,
we out.
Don't know.
Love, you claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself and forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice game on there, ice. And my ice game's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah. Hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night. Stand clear, hands in the air. I know my rights. This for the people who say they scared. Nigga, you ain't think about this shit twice. It ain't about you. This is your family, this is your fool. It's what you do. Feel like I cannot blame you, cause you hate the truth. If you my brother, please just think about what you gon' do. Yeah. You here today, but what if not tomorrow? This life is something precious. Would you even cherish the hardest losses they feel with sorrow? I know you come with cargo, but I could trade you for some of mine. There's no embargo. You know half of the word is slime, boy, just never follow. I could never think the same no more, one other plateau. The water warm, I got a ring of water like an atoll. They thinking wicked politicians can't notice us at all. And if you got them eyes on you, make sure you gon' handle yours. This word ain't pure, homie, watch your back too. I genuflect and pay respect, cause it could end like that, fool. In retrospect, I could've went another path that's not cool. I'm not reverting, I'm just elevating. Taking pieces from my past and make it better, greater. Make sure you make the right decision, can I change it later? If you ain't learning from that shit, you ain't gon' make a ranger. It's cutting deep like situations that will fill with anger. Every day is like a flame that burn you the same. In my belly with a beast, a dog in the brain. There's barely rubber on my tires, I'm scared in the lane. Jerellz. Energy.